it is connecting.
They are live right now, so we're just going to start
Have you
at
got any notifications, sir?
the beginning, and then
In
we
your channel, have you
will
got any notification that we are actually now on live? The top dot. But I saw.
No, but I wouldn't be a good one to note because I changed I canceled my YouTube Premium, which means I had to delete it and then I had to reopen. So I think I lost some of the ability I'll probably have to talk to Marty and them about that again. But I think I lost the ability for others to stream over my channel. I haven't seen one for a few days. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Wow. I know it's streaming on your channel, Engineer Sushanta. It is streaming on yours. So
can you check whether it is streaming on the YouTube or not?
it's on Collins. I don't get all of the notices. It's kind of a YouTube. It doesn't matter what channels I subscribe to. YouTube only shows me what it wants to show me. Sorry, YouTube. But we are live now. So if you want to go ahead and start, that would be great.
Yeah, I just checked. The last one I had was from November 30th, so I'm not streaming. I'll have to get with Marty and them.
Definitely.
Hey, Mr.
I
Level.
hope it is streaming because I checked with other device. It is streaming. So thank you. It's a new journey, new start. So my dear friend, today, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, it's a great Onpassive day. Today is 13th December 2024, and I'm Engineer Sushanta Biswas, welcoming all of you to this webinar, and warm greetings from global dedicated Onpassivians. My dear friends, today we're gonna discuss a topic. I think it's a very good topic, that what we have learned from Onpassive. We have learned so many things from Onpassive. Onpassive is a training center, is a learning center, learning institute, we can say anything or everything. But our topic is Onpassive's teachings, Onpassive's teachings and vision for a compassionate future. For a compassionate future. বাংলায় যদি আমরা বলি সহানুভূতিশীল ভবিষ্যতের জন্য অনপ্যাসিভের শিক্ষা এবং তার লক্ষ্য। একটি সহানুভূতিশীল ভবিষ্যৎ গড়ার জন্য অনপ্যাসিভ তার কি শিখাচ্ছে এবং তার লক্ষ্যটা কি। So definitely we have with us our mentor, Mr. Jeffrey Morlock. He will speak. We have with us our special guest, Jean S. Eliva. Definitely we'll listen to her. We also have so many speakers. Our great brother Collins Panna is also in house. So I welcome him. He will speak.
Some other leaders. But you know what? Hey, life is good. I can certainly start this thing off. Excuse me. I love the topic because, you know, a lot of folks are a little bit stifled or stymied or worried, or they're not really sure which direction to go right now because we're waiting. Onpassive is currently in what I call a recovery phase and recovery activity. A lot of things going on behind the scenes. I'm assuming we haven't heard from our CEO in a few days, but all things being equal, we know what the company stands for. We know what
months
has been taught over the last 4 or 5 years. We understand what the mechanisms are for us moving forward, and they are, quite frankly, real easy. It's AI with heart and lifting humanity. And when you put those together, then that gives us what the vision for Onpassive is. Whether we're hearing from them or not, whether we're actually active or not, we know what drives Onpassive, and we can use that in our own lives to practice empathy, spread kindness, educating ourselves and others about that, being mindful, about where we're going and what we're doing. I would encourage everybody on our way. I used to say, to enjoy the journey on the way to where you're going, or enjoy where you're at on the way to where you're going. And that's where we find ourselves right now, is we're at a specific spot in our lives, not only personally with the community and with Onpassive, but we're at a spot with Onpassive corporate where we're not really sure when things are going to flesh out and when they're going to become active again, and when things are going to open up and when we're going to publicly get out in front of all of this. So until that happens, we need to keep the right mindset. We need to understand that our lives are moving forward. Mr. Mufar has talked about this before, where, you make changes in your lives depending on what's going around. And right now with Onpassive, we're kind of in a wait and see recovery mode, waiting for Mr. Mufar to get these things kind of all lined up and available to us, going into the new year. We talked about new phases in the recovery. We also talked about some of the things that needed to happen, getting the site up, getting payment processors going, getting the working products out to public, that sort of thing. That's what we're waiting on. So I would certainly recommend, while we're waiting on that, keep a good mindset, keep a good heart attitude about it all, and make sure that you're doing what is necessary to take care of your life and your family as we go into 2025. Man alive, I am telling you, there are a lot of changes that are going to be happening, and there are a lot of things going to be happening in the world that if we are stable and we understand that these things are coming down the pike, then we can prepare for them now, so that when they hit, we'll be in a position as founders, as members of Onpassive, as members of local communities to help those people around us. And that's what Onpassive is all about. It's about lifting each other up, lifting up humanity as a whole, and moving forward into a future that's going to be better for all of us. So I just want to kind of lay that out there, and thank you so very much, Susanta, for this, for your
Ash Mufareh,
steadfastness in the presentation of this spirit, of this vision, of this magic that is Onpassive. Because you know what? The whole world is going this way. Everything is going toward conscious business. Everything is going toward help your brother, help those around you, help lift those folks that are in need in any way that you can. Even the good book says, hey, when you have it in your power to do good, do good. And that's what we're about. So thank you very, very much. I'm looking forward to hearing these speakers and you, and I just bless each and every one of you today, because you have really checked up my morning here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, right mindset. I should say that our mentor Jeffrey, he said we have to have right mindset, that we are moving forward, our lives gonna change. Onpassive is in the preparation stage, still, preparation stage. It is preparing to come on the globally. So definitely that will change our lives. So I request Masud Rahman, please interpret into Bengali for our Bengali community.
Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Perfect, perfect. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, and very good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is. Today I am Masud Rahman. Welcome once again, all of you, to enjoy this webinar. So our mentor Jeffrey Morlock যা বলেছেন আমরা সেটাকে বাংলায় ট্রান্সলেট করে দিচ্ছি। সেটা হলো যে আমরা অনপাসিভের সাথে 4-5 বছর বা তার চেয়ে বেশি ইয়ার্স ধরে আমরা এখানে যারা জড়িত আছি। তো এখানে হলো যে মেশিনারি মেকানিজম, এইসব বিষয়গুলো তো আছেই। হ্যাঁ, এখানে সবচেয়ে বড় কথা যেটা, সেটা হচ্ছে যে এআই উইথ হার্ট। হ্যাঁ, ডু গুড, মানে আমরা সবসময় ভালো করার চেষ্টা করব।
Wait, and we should enjoy the journey.
I want to start first by saying that Minu Miller could not be here today. She has to work, but she wanted.
I'm sorry, guys. We're a little bit behind, and we're going to be skipping some if we can.
To congratulate you all on your first live stream to the Top Dot Live. Congratulations. You have all created something really beautiful here and something to be proud of. So thank you all, and congrats from Minu and myself. I wanted to say first, Ami Ekane Apnare Shonge Takte Pere Kushi. I am so happy to be here with you. And also, this topic is amazing. Onpassive's teachings and vision for a compassionate future, creating something that's never been seen before. So I wanted to say that we have learned so much from Ash Mufareh. I have. And I would say, Amra Jonob Ash Mufareh Kats Teke Onik Kichu Shikachi. Did I get it? I hope that was, we have learned so much from Ash Mufareh.
Go ahead.
Oh, great, great. So I just wanted to, there's so much, but I just had a bullet list of quick things that I feel that we have learned from the teachings and vision of Ash and what he's created here. And starting off with love and respect for all, giving people a voice, a space to feel seen and heard like has never been done before. Just that deep abiding love as the basis of everything that we do. That is a teaching and a vision for this company that I think is just extraordinary, truly. An acceptance of other people's culture, opinion, their pace, their perspective. So and looking at things so that everyone benefits, not just the few. This is something that we have learned, as it is the goal. It nothing we do is just for a few people. It's for everyone. No one gets left behind.
Right.
I've learned that patience is not just a virtue, it is a requirement if you want to be part of a journey like this. If you want to be part of creating something this transformative, you must have patience and understand that it's not going to happen in your timing, right? We've learned that technology is changing so fast. Look at the last year even with AI technology, and we need to think ahead of the pack, 10 steps ahead, course correct as needed. So we've learned this, that we need to be resilient and move with the technology that is moving so much faster than we ever could have dreamed. I've learned that innovation, ingenuity, invention as a mindset, as a way of thinking, is a way of viewing the world. How can we add value? How can we offer something that's going to benefit people, that's not just some other thing that we can sell, that people will buy, that's already been done? No, we need to think, what is something that will be completely new and unique going forward? And one of my favorites is I've learned that to be a disruptor, which is what we're trying to do, disrupt the way things are, we need to be willing to be mocked,
That's right.
ridiculed, judged, attacked, belittled. We need to be willing to take those hits. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of dings. Okay, we need to be
Nobody's
willing to
attacking
take
and
those slings and
belittling.
arrows, just like Ash Mufara, and stand strong in spite of it, because the world doesn't want change. The world doesn't like change. It likes the way things are, but we know that it must change. So we
Do
need to be
they?
able to be strong enough to handle that.
The U.S.
Another thing
likes
that I've
how they
learned is
are?
that we must play the
Ah.
long game. We are not here just for ourselves or our generation, but for generations and millennia to come, hundreds of years, thousands of years down the line. We want what we do here to change the way things are done in business, in collaboration, in interpersonal relationships, all of it. And that's a long game. That's not going to happen overnight. We also learned that timing is everything. Ash Mufara is a master marketer and a incredibly loving human being, a humanitarian in the very, very
that's
pure
a long
sense of the
game.
word.
That's not going
He
to happen
loves-
overnight. We also learned that timing is everything.
I'm hearing,
Oh, sorry.
I think someone,
Sorry,
oh, is
someone.
that me?
No, go ahead, please.
Are we good?
That was a mistake from
and
my
that-
side.
No,
Oh,
that's no
my.
problem. It was weird. I was like, that's me. We cannot see the full view, right? We're in our little seats here with our own little view, and we can see a little bit. And you can see a little bit, and you can see a little bit, and together we have a sort of a ground level view. But Ash and his team has a bird's eye view, a stratospheric view, I would say. So he has a better idea of what's the best timing, not just because he has to go through a lot of restructuring and changes because of what's happened, but because he knows that releasing products, releasing and opening doors at just the perfect time for maximum impact. And we need to trust that this man knows what he's doing. So that's a huge one. And then the last one is AI is a fact of life. And we need to be the ones that help steer it in a positive direction. And that is really, really critical, because it could go in a lot of different ways. But with Ash at the helm, we know that we're going to move forward with this incredible technology in a positive manner. So that's just a few of the things that we have learned as a way of moving into a compassionate future. So I just wanted to thank you so much, Dhanawad, everyone. And it's great to be here again. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just okay. I think it's okay now. Okay. So thank you, Zin. Thank you so much. Yes, we have learned so many things from our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare. Actually, he shows
Really?
how a business can only for the better cause of human, not only for profit, not only for making money. And you have very rightly said that we are seeing from bottom to top, but our CEO, he's seeing from the top to bottom. That is, you have mentioned, so he's seeing from bird's eye. That is whole thing he can see. So he knows everything that what and when we need to launch or do. So
Exactly.
accordingly, I think he's doing. And our mentor said it's our preparing stage. So we are preparing ourselves. Definitely, we'll come with our full strength, energy, and everything will be ready for everyone. So thank you so much. I request Masudur Rahman again for your translation. Please go ahead.
ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে শুরু করেছেন এবং উনি বলছেন যে আমি এখানে আপনাদের সাথে এই জন্য আমাদের অনপাসিভের সাথে আমাদের নজরে আছে, সেই কারণে বলছেন যে AI is the fact of life. এটাকেই কিন্তু অনারেবল শ্রী আশ মুখার্জী উনি কিন্তু এটা নিয়ে মূলত কাজ করছেন। ওই জন্য আমরা যে জার্নিতে আছি এটা ইনক্রেডিবল এবং এটা এতটাই কম্প্যাশনেট যে আমাদের ভবিষ্যতের জন্য অবশ্যই একটা সহানুভূতিশীল ভবিষ্যৎ হতে যাচ্ছে। এটা হচ্ছে মূল বক্তব্য
It
যে আমরা
really
সবাই
does, though.
ধৈর্য ধরে এটাকে উপভোগ করব। ওভারনাইট বা রাতারাতি কিন্তু কোনো কিছু সম্ভব নয়। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ মাই ডিয়ার ফ্রেন্ড জিনা জালিবা ফর ইউর ভেরি নাইস স্পিচ এন্ড লাভলি স্পিচ।
Thank you. Thank you, Masudur Rahman. Zin also mentioned that patience is not only virtue, it is required. If you like to achieve anything in your life, you have to have the patience till that is happening. So it's most important. My dear friends, we have with us our great leader friend, Dr. Benny Tinglet, then Kumaran from Malaysia, Manmohan Singh from India, of course, Mr. Kapil Chandra from India, Parvesh Kaushal, our great brother, and so many friends from different corner of the globe. So again, I welcome all of you, and I also welcome those who are watching on YouTube. So definitely we'll listen to our brother Collins. He speaks always so nice.
Right,
But
Violet?
before Collins, we like to listen Parvesh Kaushal. I request Parvesh, please come on, and the microphone is yours.
So weird. We have to
Parvesh, are
suffer
you there?
for success.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta Vishwasa, for inviting me. First of all, greetings to all the lovely family members all
I
over the
hope you
world.
feel better, Joe.
And it
That's,
was really wonderful session going on.
I'm having a
First of
time
all,
too.
I would like to thanks our beloved Jeffrey Morlock sir for coming in today's session, and he always share wonderful things and so many important points with us regarding on passive, how on passive is changing the world all around us in very beautiful way. So once again, thank you so much.
Like it's
And I would
actively
also
happening.
like to thanks Sister Jean Aliva for her beautiful sharing with us. And I welcome all the participants in today's session all across the world. So today's session is really wonderful, and the topic is also wonderful on passive teachings and vision for a compensate future. So definitely, my dear friends, if we are the part of Onpassive, we are in the great. This is the great opportunity for all of us. And before being part of Onpassive, the life is different, and we all learn so many things. Through Onpassive, and our CEO shares so many things with us during this beautiful journey with Onpassive. So about Onpassive, is not only an IT company, it is also a wonderful platform, and I can also say that Onpassive is a visionary company which also believes to drive technology, innovation, and also regards with human values. All these things come together, and when all these things come together, we can create a wonderful world for all of the people around us. So when we think all the things together, and regarding all the moral values, work ethics, and how we can uplift humanity by using the tools which offered by on passive, and all the tools are based on artificial intelligence. So this is the beauty of this platform, and most important thing is to understand the vision behind this company, the vision behind the man who is working so hard to share the things with us. So definitely, once we understand all these things in our life, definitely we also grow together and uh, share the vision and mission with all the other persons around us. And definitely, this is also so wonderful platform because we are using the artificial intelligence tools, and by using those tools we are also uplifting humanity and also do good in our personal life and professional life. So this is really important because we are also empowerment our life with artificial intelligence, and also this thing is really wonderful
Are.
to help
Because he's talking about this like in present tense.
businesses or other things we are doing in our life. So definitely the main reason of Onpassive is to bridging up the gap between the technology and the humanity. So if we are all understand all these things in true manner, then definitely we can do a lot of things for humanity, for other peoples, and also help them to achieve their goals in their life. So definitely we have to understand the things happening around us, and most important, we have to keep ourselves focused on our goals, and we have to more patience in our life, because this is the key point to understand all the things happening around us, and stay focused on our goals, and the goals shared by the Onpassive, shared by our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare. So definitely we all are so excited and eagerly waiting for all the things coming up in the near future, and always stand with our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare. And definitely, if I share my personal experience with all of you, then the life is completely changed by being part of Onpassive, and a lot of much more things are coming in the next future. Thank you so much, sir. It was really wonderful experience to me for being part of such a great session, and being a part of such a great leaders in the session. Thank you so much. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, brother Parvesh Kaushal. Thank you so much for your nice words. যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন, আমি খুব সংক্ষেপে যদি একটু ট্রান্সলেট করি, সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমাদের ব্রাদার পারভেশ উনি যেটা বলছেন।
So I find it interesting. Sorry, while he's translating, I just wanted to pop in. I find it interesting that he was talking in present tense. Now, it might be a translation issue, but I don't really think so, because the way he was speaking, he said like Onpassive AI is changing all of humanity all around the world, and oftentimes the Indian O founders and stuff talk like Onpassive is actively doing things right now to help save humanity, or their products are in existence. So I'm not sure which one it was, but I do find it very interesting when they come on and make statements like that, where they make it sound like Onpassive is over here actively helping people every single day doing something, when really everyone's just sitting around and waiting. It's a little bit bizarre to me. I'm not really sure if it's a translation issue in this case. So just keep that in mind going forward. And they keep talking about how much Ash has taught them, and I'm like, he hasn't taught them shit.
Jeffrey, you blow it out. And yeah, today is another Friday, Saturday. Dr. Benny, welcome. And at Impadvet,
No, it's
already
Friday.
spoken. So that was really great. I look at the topic. It's really, really, like Jeffrey Bollock said, it's a very good topic. The teaching and vision for a compassionate future. So when I look at it, it takes me back on the reason why Mr. Ash Mufara built this company. It was about the love for humanity. Feel that compassion that 97% of the entire world, those who are struggling to make ends meet, cannot even do it. That was the reason why he built it, compassionate. He said, I want to leave this world in a better place than the way I came into it. He said, take humanity out of Onpassive. Onpassive will be a normal traditional business. It's true. He said, I can give everything to any other company, the template. They can do it. It's true. They can build Onpassive. They can build this company. But do you know the difference? Why we are different is because of that humanity, that compassionate part. That's where a lot of companies are lacking, because it's all money driven. Just one of the things I was thinking about, and I was just reading and looking at things, I said, just imagine a world where compassion shapes every aspect of our lives. a world where compassion shapes every aspect of our lives, where understanding, empathy, and kindness guides our decision and interaction. You know, it guides our decision and interaction. It is really difficult because if a world is like this, like what I've just mentioned, the world will be a perfect place where every decision you make, compassionate is at the heart of it. Say, let me put somebody first up before me. Let me put my foot into this person's
their
shoe.
world's really cold.
You know, a compassionate future is not just a dream, because dream means nothing if you cannot put it into effect. It means nothing. It's not just a dream, but a tangible possibility of if we commit ourselves to build it together. If we can commit ourselves to build it, it's not just a dream, but we have to commit ourselves to build it together. That is compassionate world.
Yeah,
This is Onpassive. This is the company we find ourselves. We are all here. We came with a dream, a very big dream, because we want to make life for ourselves. But we realize that it is bigger than all of us. We realize that this company is bigger than all of us. That we will not only make it for ourselves, we're thinking now of helping others. That is a compassionate world. That is what Mr. Ash Mofara has put, placed it in our heart. Now, what will you do with the excess? What are you going to do with the excess after you fill your tank? You've taken care of all your responsibility, where money is not the problem, because most of our problem on this planet Earth today is money. It's financial situation. You don't have it, you cannot pay your bills. You cannot even eat. There are people who are really struggling. What if there is a company that can take that burden, which is the financial situation, say, okay, I have answered your question by providing this. The rest is history. The rest will be history, because the only time you see people struggling is when they cannot afford to pay their bills. They think about the next meal for the next day. They think about how they can pay their rent, how they can pay their mortgage. If there is a company that can take that burden from you and say, you know what, I will give you this, so you can fulfill all of that basic necessity. You can put roof over your head, you can pay your bills, you can do what you want to do, and then you have that excess. The excess is about humanity. That is where compassionate come in. You look at your brother, your neighbor, you treat them the way you want them to treat you. You can go, you see somebody struggling, say, you know what, don't worry, I will support you to pay this bill. I can show you where you can be like me. I can bring you to a place of comfort where all your thinking, financial possibilities there, where your dreams will be realized. That is it. That is the world that we will find ourselves, whether we like it or not. Mr. Ash Mofara has brought us to that point of our need.
Why would they not?
The point where our need will be answered. And when I look at the compassionate, we learn as we go throughout the journey. We have learned that giving heart, a community that is full of goodness. Everybody was born with goodness in them. And Onpassive is bringing us that goodness. It's bringing out the goodness in us, where people have started realizing, helping each other. Things have not happened. We are still waiting. But look at the way the community is helping each other. People are struggling. You see somebody called Jeffrey Malo who just say, no, you know what, sister, I can help you. Brother, I can help you. You help someone from one part of the world and you've never seen that person. You hear your brother is sick, you call and you check. This person is down, I'll uplift you with my word. That is compassionate. We've already started living that dream of compassion. In Jeshwanta will write, Collins, how are you doing? Living in Bangladesh, I'm in UK. Look at the world, the distance apart. But we still check each other. This company have connect us, one another, as if we are living in the same room. But we feel that bond, and that love will transcend beyond us.
This year, my half birthday is funny because it's on a Friday.
When things will get going, like Jeffrey Murlock
I was
said,
born on.
it will move like wildfire, where we cross across the company, across this continent. The company that will not be able to replicate this will be dead.
What?
Because why will I use a product if the product cannot save me or save another person. The product is like, I'm putting my money somewhere and I'm not seeing anything in return. That's how this company have shaped us. You use the product and you get something in return. It will not only help the affiliate founders, but think about companies that are struggling, where they can still make money out from it. You know, where they will not be able to fire someone because they cannot afford to pay, where they will not go down the drain. Onpassive is here as support for them. It's a life support for most companies. You know, technology is something that has affected a lot of companies. They cannot survive. And if you cannot use some of these tools and services, your product, whatever you want to offer to the world, is dead. So what if there is a company that can give you that possibilities where you can strive again?
What if?
Where company will feel like, you know what, there is a place where I can get high quality products for affordable price. That is still humanity. Because I said I built it to change the game. I didn't build it to make so much, but I built it to strengthen other company, to strengthen. When you strengthen a company, you strengthen millions of people's lives, because the company will be able to give pay raise. You know, they'll be able to retain their employee because they know there is something that is sustaining them, and they can still equally make money from us. So why would they? What reason? You think they will be able, they will go out using another product of which they are not getting anything in return? So this would be something that other companies will start to think of. Said, my goodness, they are using this product and this company is able to give them something. If they choose to become an affiliate, they can still make money while using the product. And this is the paradigm shift Mr. Ash Mufarah has brought. And that is compassionate, where things will start to kick on again. And that is how life should be. Ms. Asfa is teaching us the way we need to live our life. That life shouldn't be difficult for anyone. It's because of our human greed.
Hey guys, if you're living in Ontario and drowning in debt, listen up. You
You
don't
just
need to struggle
ruined
anymore.
today.
That interest you're paying every month.
Again, people can start to realize their dream again, giving hope back to hopeless, and the voice for those who've lost all their voices. So thank you, Injeshanta. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, Onpassive gives us hope for the hopeless. Thank you. It's a real fact. So, actually, I request Masudur Rahman, please translate into Bengali for our community.
See, that's the thing. This whole thing is just a bunch of what ifs. What if there was a company that was like this? Because this company doesn't exist. Like, it's not a company, you know? Do you know how many people Amazon had to fire because Ash didn't pay his AWS bill? Right? He is. He is. It's sad. It's sad because I don't feel like he's genuine. Whenever I'm watching Collins, it's the same disconnect I get when I watch like Mike Ellis. It's like he knows what this is, and he's just doing the motions, saying the words, but unless he gets angry and starts yelling at us, there's not much behind it. I really don't see it. Hello, sir. It's sad. It's sad to watch. But I figured it would be something new. I got a little bit of time. They were live. And apparently on Saturday, if you ask Collins. I was like, no, it's Friday the 13th. That's the date today. And Joe is celebrating my half birthday. It's a special half birthday because for those that don't know, I was born on Friday the 13th of June. Way, way back. Several decades ago. And so Joe's having fun today because it's Friday the 13th. And my half birthday, I guess you could say. So maybe Chris will wish me a happy birthday. A very merry half birthday to you. Since we usually celebrate non-birthdays. Do I sound like a man today? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. See, I won't get upset, though, if you misgender me. It's not really insulting to me. It really isn't. I'm just looking at some of your comments here while he's translating. Not Colin sharing his wisdom again. We didn't get much wisdom. We got a lot of what ifs. and talking about what if we have this amazing company. And another thing is he talks like they're going to take over the market. Like they're going to be the only technology company. All the other ones he said are going to die. They're going to be dead. And I just, that's impossible. It's impossible. This person says, our company is Onpassive and we are love my godfather, Mr. Ash Mufarah. Which is, you know, what do you do? Like Violet says, it's hopeless. It's sort of hopeless. It's sad to see, though. It's sad to see people that revere this man that stole $108 million from them and pocketed it and then hasn't even shown his face in the last couple months now to address anyone and let them know what's going on. And they're still here doing webinars every single day, all day long, talking about how fabulous he is, how amazing he is, how he's changing the world and saving all of humanity. And it's like, Lord, I don't know. You have a new MLM for Chris to start, bring together the carnivore diet and it helps the homeless in Detroit. I mean, he might as well. He already thinks that the homeless would be able to pay the $250 for O Connect, which makes no sense. Like, I don't know if they thought it through. Onpassive needs to pay for new teeth. They probably don't even give benefits to their employees. Their employees probably don't even get benefits. I mean, he didn't pay them. Why would he be paying for benefits or even set up a benefit package for them or anything? If he can't even pay their wages, I doubt that's happening. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Praise the Lord. Onpassive's great. The Lord does not want anything to do with the pyramid schemes. I promise you, whatever God you believe in wants nothing to do with this scam. Lord, this is a long translation. I'm kind of like, geez, we're going on for a long time here. Why do you think Ash has not been online and showing his face? Don't you think it's strange he seems to be hiding? I wonder if his lawyers were finally like, can you stop, please? Like every time that you talk to these guys, you say something that you're not supposed to. So just stop talking. Right? Ash has pocketed $108 million and has yet to give you a cent. So I don't know how he's given you great success. Maybe don't get sued by the SEC for $108 million for fraud if you want your company to be successful. Oh, here we go.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this, but anyway,
No,
greetings.
neither was I.
Season's greetings to all my queens and kings around the globe. I really want to thank you all. And most importantly, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us together. You guys know that, right? I want to thank him for bringing all of us together.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Engineer Shoshanta, for giving me the opportunity just to voice out my opinion about this amazing topic.
Faith,
But before I proceed, I know that I wasn't here when my brother, I call him, to tell the truth, my brother, my king, he is mine, Jeffrey Mollock. I wasn't here when you were presenting. I really miss you. Miss Jane Olivia, I just want to thank you so much for this presentation. And Mr. Pavesh, amazing presentation.
What is going?
And guess what? Our presenter for
Violet,
today.
what is happening?
Mr. Collinsman.
What is that?
Thank you for your astonishing presentation. Before, okay. Now, when it comes to this topic,
they're glitching.
Onpassive teaching and vision for compassionate future. What I believe is that
stop moving the damn
centers
eyebrows
around creating a transformative and inclusive ecosystem that uses what? Advanced technology, as you all know, because our company deals with what? Artificial intelligence, right?
Oh my God.
And machine learning
girl.
as well.
Oh.
Now, what it does is that it drives to positive changes in
Has to be a
businesses,
beauty filter
community,
gone wrong.
and individuals like you and I. So it emphasizes on empathy, innovations, and collective progress for what? A better world. Now, when it comes to the aspect of this Onpassive teaching,
not here, mister.
It
You're in the right
empowers
place.
men through what? Artificial intelligence.
Welcome
Onpassive
to the
focuses on
naysayers.
artificial intelligence automation to what? To empower the business and individual by what? Simplifying the process in providing what? The efficiency and enabling the growth. Now, the teaching advocate the leveraging of technology not as a replacement for human effort, but as a tool for what? Enhancing what? The creativity, the productivity, and what? Potential. Guess what? It talks about the collaboration over the competition. A cornerstone of Onpassive, the philosophy is fostering the collaboration, the inclusive, and the mutual support, which it emphasizes the support and it shifts from traditional competitive business model to what? To one priority of the community growth. And it also shares what? Success. Guess what? It also talks about the sustainability and ethics. This teaching, it includes what? The ethic technology, which uses the sustainability practice and contribute to long-term societal benefit. This ensures that artificial intelligence and other innovative are what?
What's real over here?
Deploying the responsible, reducing the inequality and promoting what? Fairness. Now, it talks about the personal development and growth. Beyond business, Onpassive teaching encourages what? Individual to focus on personal growth, emotional intelligence, and resilience. It also promotes balance between what? Professional success and personal well-being. Then when it comes to the global connectivity and compassion,
on the eyebrows, damn it.
Onpassive envisions the world where technology bridges divides, fostering the understanding and cooperation among diverse culture, community. The goal is to create what? A compassionate global village where everyone thrives. Now, when it comes to this vision, as you and I were talking about, the vision of Onpassive vision, future, artificial intelligence for good. Onpassive envision what? The future where the artificial intelligence technology applies to address what? The goal and the challenges such as poverty, guess what? Education, the gaps, and the environmental issues, as you all know. Now, its goal is to create what? The solution and to improve quality of life and also bring what? Prosperity to all. Anyway, I will say, in conclusion, Onpassive teaching and vision, it advocates for what? The future, where technology.
Sometimes, the only thing more difficult than running a business is finding
what? The world driven by compassion, innovation. It also invites what? Everyone all over the globe to become part of this movement where success is not just measured by achievement, but by what? The positive impact left for what? Humanity and the planet. We all know that our CEO, his main goal is for humanity. He made a statement that either I do or I die. He is here to eradicate poverty and to uplift humanity.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much, Engineer Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity.
Girl, fix your brow.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Yes, Onpassive teaches us, Onpassive taken action, how to change the world positively. So it's a great business opportunity that shifts from the traditional way to community-based business strategy. So I request Master Rahman, please translate the summary of Benny's speech. Dr. Benny's speech, please.
Yeah, so Dr. Betty obviously is using a Dr. Betty's not real. She's using a beauty filter. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be a very good one. This is why you should use these filters when you're streaming. Because when you move your face a certain way, or if you move your eyebrows a lot and you're using it for eyebrows, for example, it oftentimes won't keep up with your facial expressions. It'll react to your face. So that's why you're seeing like her real eyebrows and then the filters like tripping out the entire time. Also, she wrote an entire speech there that she went on and on about. And now this poor gentleman has to translate this entire speech for her. And I just wouldn't want to be him right now. This is a shitty job to have today, especially for free. Because here in Canada, like you get paid a lot of money. You could be making $35, $40 an hour minimum to translate. That's like to start. Most people make closer to $80 an hour to do translation services here. And people get hired all the time for it. You can even do it like freelance. It's a really big thing here. And so if these people are translated for free, they got their work cut out for them. She's not a doctor, bro. She isn't, but she goes by Dr. Benny. If Onpassive is the future of the internet, we're in trouble. That's why he thought she was looking like Bobby Brown. I don't know. Foodie is an expert on filters. Maybe they need to go and take her advice. That was hilarious. I've never seen a filter glitch out so much in a live stream before. I thought Bad Boy Tragic's filters were bad. Jeesh. She just gave him a run for his money. Her eyebrows were bouncing all over. But that was fun.
Mr. Manmohan Singh, I request Manmohan Singh, please say a few words on the topic.
Okay, who's speaking?
Thank you.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope you can hear me, Shanta.
Yeah, everything is perfect. Go ahead.
Thank you, Shanta, for first of all for inviting me to this webinar today. It is a great pleasure to be here, to be with the great leaders like Collins, Jeffrey Morak, and then Jeannie Aliva, Dr. Benny, and all of our Indian leaders also. It is really great to hearing them and their sharings of Onpassive. Onpassive, what I would say that I have been learning and still learning that what is Onpassive. And the study of Onpassive is never going to go low. Day by day, we are going to learn more and more and more for Onpassive. Uh, it is not that we are waiting for it. We should stand by, and we must stand by Ash that what he's doing for us. He's doing such a tremendous job for all of us to uplift humanity. The day when the things come out, we'll definitely go in with a big heart to uplift humanity. And today's webinar, I have come to this webinar after a long time. Otherwise, in India, we had the On Passive Teen Campaign webinars where we used to go regularly to the webinars and learn things. But I am really grateful to you, Shashanta, that you have invited me and letting me to hear all the great leaders like Collins, whatever he's a master. Jeffrey Mork is the master. Jean Eliva, she's my sister, and I think so. We are in the same Sagittarius group, Jean and I have written it you on your Facebook also, because your birthday and my birthday coincide. Yours is on 11th
You're
and
too
mine is
good
on
for this.
12th of
Get
December.
out.
So we are all we are Sagittarius, but we are first on in the Onpassive family. And Ash has given us such a great opportunity to be with the world of all good peoples in the world. And that is a tremendous thing which he has done. And patience is required. Without patience, you cannot succeed in life.
You need patience.
Without positiveness, you cannot succeed in life. What I have learned in non-passive is that you have to be positive and be patient. Definitely, your everything is going to change,
The
and
birthday.
have full faith on this on passive business. I won't take any more words because the other leaders have spoken so good that I don't have words to say anything more. Sushanta, thank you once again for
The
all of you
translator's like, oh,
to
thank
be
God.
with us in this on passive webinar. Thank you, Sushanta.
Thank you, Manmohanji. Thank you so much. We must wish you that is belated birthday. Your birthday was in 12th December. Also, Zin's birthday was on 10th December. Again, we wish both of you that is our belated happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm sure that we pray to God for your long life with sound health. Yeah, very rightly said. আমাদের বড় ভাই উনি যেটা বলেছেন যে লার্নিং এন্ড
Don't worry, we're gonna have some fun after these guys are done. And we're gonna watch some Bill Must and have a good laugh.
persons of different professions of different categories and so many things we are learning. Really, it's a learning house. And we must stand by our Ash. আমরা Ash's পাশে থাকবো, Ash's সাথে থাকবো, because he is the only person on this earth, I should say, that he is working for our success. So যারা এখানে আছেন, তারা স্পিকার অলরেডি কথা বলেছেন, তাদের সবাইকে উনি ধন্যবাদ দিয়েছেন এবং অনেকদিন পরে উনি ওয়েবিনারে এসেছেন। তা আমরাও ওনাকে পেয়ে অনেক গর্ববোধ করছি, ওনার কথা শুনে আমরা অনেক আনন্দিত এবং উপকৃত। Thank you, Manmohanji. Thank you so much. Now we will listen to our sister Khushbu Agarwal from Nepal. Khushbu Agarwal, please come on.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much. Once again, belated happy birthday to Jean ma'am and Manmohan sir also. And
happy birthday,
when we
everybody.
talk about today's world, today is the world of online. Everything is online. 97% of our work is online, and we are shifting to different software, different social media, and all that. Among with all the social media and all the servers and all the application we use, Onpassive has emerged as innovation. Why Onpassive is an innovation? It gives us to think the thing in a extraordinary. It gives us opportunity to find yourself. It gives us opportunity to go inner side of your aspects. What is your inner quality? What is your inner equality? So these teaching took us one level up, another level up, and level up. This is, we are compassionate of our future. Why? Because everyone, when we think about future, we never think to be let down. We are always thinking for our growth. We are always thinking of our name and fame. We are always thinking of reputations. We are always thinking of admiration. We are always thinking of about our community, how which type of people we live, which type of people we follow. So Onpassive is reshaping the way, reshaping the business, reshaping yourself, reshaping myself, reshaping everyone's inner value. When we are talking with each other, when we are following each other, when we are seeing variety of content, like text, image, message, videos, we are finding different type of elements, and some elements touches us, and which create our innovative side, which create our creative side, and those innovation and those creativity took us a higher self and
forest
took
isn't
us
real.
as a great. And when we think about a business, from my side, business is on 5 steps. The first step is planning. So when we take the decision to be part of Onpassive,
I've never
that is
covered
not the
finance,
biggest decision,
Ellie.
but the biggest decision,
So I don't know what you're talking
how
about.
we can follow up our decision, how we can took our decision as positively or negatively.
Do you have a business idea, but you're not sure what to do
Never
next?
once in
Are you
my
worried about
life
where you're going?
covered finance, so I've never said anything about it. I'm just saying, don't claim that I've covered things or said things that I haven't done. I don't do that with Onpassive.
Just sign up.
From Onpassive planning, how we can associate with webinar, how we can learn, how we can communicate, how we can behave. These took us a compassionate future. The another way is productivity. How much productive you are. How much you are productive. So the productivity is our creation, our creativity, our learning aspects, and how we can share our learning to other people, how we can impact with our learning to other people's life. That is the main compassionate future. The third way is packaging all the things. How you can package yourself. The package, the more packaging power is how calm you are, how patient you are, how positive you are, and how much you are curious to understand the thing, how much you have capacity to learn the things. That is the main aspects to compassionate about your future. So Onpassive give us mission and vision to learn more, to be on fire more, and to be on your dream nearer and nearer. Thank you. Over to you, Susanta sir.
Thank you, Khushbu. Thank you so much. Yes, Onpassive teaches us creativity, positivity in a compassionate action. Thank you. সে যেটা বলেছে যে অনপ্যাসিভে আমরা যেটা আছি সেখানে আমরা প্রতিনিয়ত শিখছি এবং শিখতেই থাকবো। অনেক কিছু শিখেছি আজকে, আমরা অনেক কিছু জানতাম না, কিভাবে একটা ভিডিও তৈরি করতে হয়, কিভাবে কথা বলতে হয়, কিভাবে সবকিছু কিন্তু আমরা অনপ্যাসিভের মাধ্যমে শিখেছি এবং অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদের শিখিয়ে।
I'm not really sure what GDO means. It could either be like usually when you're talking about business, it means the general development order of things. But I don't know if that's what it's supposed to mean here. And no one's really said anything about it. So there's that. I'm not really sure. Good question, though. Definitely. Good to see you, Jelly. Violet says, no servers, no products, no reputation, no reshaping, no reviews, no elements, no innovation, no planning, no learning, no future, no productivity. I don't know what their productivity is that they keep talking about. I don't even know how you're supposed to be productive if you're in this thing, you know? And they really are brainwashed.
Mr. Susanto Kumar sir, to give me a chance. Thank you so much. So today's all the global's
dedicated
luckiest founders
Onpassivians. Thank you.
and respected and honorable mentor, host, co-host, participant, and brothers and sisters. All are congratulated by me, and thank you so
You're
much.
close, Violet.
Today's topic, I am Kopil Chandra Samanto from West Bengal, Kolkata from India. Today's topic that hope is teaching and vision for a compassionate future. That is, compassionate is an essential quality for navigating the world's complexity and building a resilient future. Compassionate word coming from our Father, Lord Jesus, the future of compassion and God of all comforts, who comfort us in all our troubles, so that we comfort those in any trouble with the comfort ourselves received from God, from Jesus.
Okay.
Our great and global ideal and visionary এবং kind-hearted philosopher, guider, Mr. Asmofaresa is the global teacher in that moment, because he make a some dream, plan and program and decision for us through our Onpassive global IT company, which is the AI, artificial and machine learning, blockchain, also advanced technology to reshape the world, to develop the economic structure, to develop the education system, to develop the banking sector, to develop the agriculture system, to develop the social development and help to others, to humanity around the globe. Onpassive teaches us how to make a global family, how to speak, how to business make, how to maintain business globally, how to behave to others, each others, how to make vision, mission, and dream set up with clear. Onpassive compassion make a leadership that to make consciousness, curiosity, compassion, competence, and courage. Onpassive training train us that the curriculum development of global citizenship, technology, leadership role with the schools and colleges, and monitoring the business and the core elements of the mindfulness, self-kindness, and common humanities, part of the moral relationship that involves psychology and moral philosophy. So,
we do that over here.
Onpassive teaches us everything, because the education is the backbone of nation. Without education, no man can run in life, in day-to-day life. So, from Onpassive, we have get everything, our life-changing formula. So, thank you. In short, in brief, I tell you something, but Mr. Susanto Kumar Visa, sir, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kapil Chandra. Thank you so much for your nice and kind words. আপনি যেটা বলেছেন যে আমাদের সিও মিস্টার অ্যাশ উনি একজন গ্রেট টিচার, একজন খুবই ভালো শিক্ষক।
That's crazy. So he came on. It was very hard to pay attention. But he's basically saying that Ash is going to fix all of the world. He's going to fix all of the world's agriculture. He's going to fix the whole education system of every single country in the world. He's going to completely save humanity. And then he spoke a lot like the rest of them do, where they say, he's the only one that's here to save humanity. He went into how Onpassive has taught them a lot about running a business and listed off some of the ways in which they allegedly did that, which a lot of us were very confused about because they haven't done anything. I mean, they've taught them how to be patient, I guess, but it's just a lot. And it's sad because it's like, man, they're not going to do anything for your agriculture. Like, they're just not. That's insane. Think about it. How? What?
Myself, Madan Mohan Rana, West Bengal, India. I am a part of Onpassive. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Speaker, Great Speaker, Jean Eliva, Jim Ollo, Collins Banda, Kusba Agrawal, and etc. Thank you. Good evening. Today topics, very important topics, Onpassive teachings and visions for a compassionate future. It is good.
Sounds like AI.
Better chooses speech in our host, Mr. Surhant Vishwas sir. Compassionate is a big idea. It is very cool and calm to our humanity being. A feeling of sympathy or pity for others, especially one that makes you want to help them. It typically means you care and you want to help. The word can describe a person's their action or a situation that involves or is based on compassion.
Okay.
Compassion literally means so suffer together. A compassion is not the same as empathy, though the concept are related. Synonyms of compassionate are compassionate, condolences, pity, and sympathy. Compassionate people may be more forgiving and understanding of others' mistakes and follows our great famous compassionate leaders are Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi. Here are our great CEO, Mr. Ashraf Mufari sir, one of them, compassionate person. Salute him. Compassionate means
in a world full of game players, be a game changer. University Canada West, Vancouver's business and
Onpassive is a technology company based in Dubai that develops AI-powered making, CRM, international business, and similar software. The company maintains headquarters in Burj Khalifa in Dubai. It learns art. Onpassive values create.
Not there anymore.
All human beings and human responsibilities. Onpassive teach us a great family in the world. It teaches us how to encourage our missions and vision, how to mindset, how to patience in crisis period. It has learned, are motivated and focused the below poverty and humanity uplift. Onpassive CEO is master marketer. He has good experience. It will be not today or tomorrow. We learn how to hard work and engage 24 into 7 hours. AI all over the world, services for human development and save our life. Every sector AI involves, example, education, health, and others. Global conceptivity of Onpassive. Onpassive belongs 400 years. It our 7th generation, thanks our CEO, Mr. S. Mufari, and his tech team and his family. Thanks all over the world. People maybe always develop his heart, his mind, he develop his families, engage that, develop every sector. Now, Onpassive is always reality and humanity and our ethically process to grow up. Onpassive, everything and everywhere belongs. Humans develop their life. It is a great IT company. It always AI process with heart, and it is a good for good, better and best all over the human beings. Perhaps 814 lakhs people develop their life and change their 360. How is emerging? It is the best company, AI company. Salute him, all the participants and our host and our co-host, all the leaders. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Madan Mohan. Mr. Madan Mohan, I request you to come on video because it's an international webinar. All the international speakers, they are speaking on video. I'd also request that you try to come on video if there is no major problem. That is my honest request to you. Thank you, Madan Mohan. উনি সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন সহানুভূতিশীল একটি ভবিষ্যৎ কিভাবে কোম্পানি তৈরি করছে।
I guess if you're going to come on their webinar, you have to come on camera. The real world reactors wouldn't like that. You can't not be on camera anymore. That was very, very hard to hear and even get through. I felt like he was, as Sam said, he was speaking in bites. It was a little choppy. But it's just crazy to hear them come on and be like, Onpassive is amazing IT tech company. Oh, Jeff.
What I think I needed this. I think I needed this. You know, I was thinking about some things that were happening here recently and where we can go and kind of direction and that sort of thing. And pulling us together like this is absolutely wonderful. I think it's a fantastic platform. And I think every leader here today has spoken, or every leader that has spoken about how we can embody the teachings, the vision, you know, if you will, of Ash Mufara and Onpassive as a whole for a compassionate future in our own daily lives. And that's what we're doing right now, right? While we're in this holding phase, if you will, we're thinking, gee, we need to go forward, right? And everybody here today talked about empathy, to be able to understand and share in the feelings of others and to create more compassionate and understanding environments around us, not only as individuals, but in communities and in platforms like this one. We all talked about spreading kindness, whether it's working with the masses, right? Or just helping a neighbor. It all counts. But you know what? Make no mistake. At some point, we will be interacting with the masses. All right. I mean, man, Gene, as you so wonderfully spoke, you included patience in that. And I love that you made it a requirement for setting the standard that was first started here by Mr. Mufara. And that allows us a standard of behavior for ourselves and for an accountability that actually goes to and represents what will be the correction to the corruption, which is what we're all here for. And that's the standard we're looking for. Anyway, I know I'm up on a soapbox and going all over, but I'm just saying that by integrating all of these things into our lives, this vision and the resilience, compassionate action, then we are able to help ourselves with armor in a way of integrity. And that allows us to live in a way that, you know, folks look at us as above reproach. Hey, these people, they've got a standard they live by. They know what they want. They're about helping others and lifting humanity. And in that, we can continue to hold our head high in the middle of all this chaos, Gene, that you talked about. You know, you said, man, we're getting beat up, we're getting slapped around, we're getting verbally, you know, I mean, just there's some bad things going on. But in the middle of it, we can walk through it and we can be untouched by it. And this is how we live a compassionate, human lifting future, even before we reopen our doors to the public. So keep on keeping on. You guys, excuse me, you're wonderful. And I love how you're putting things out there. Thank you so much, Sushanta. I appreciate this. I appreciate all the leaders. And it certainly has, it's filled me up this morning, and I'm grateful for it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey Morlock. আপনি Jeffrey Morlock আমাদের খুব সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন যে জিন যেটা বলেছেন।
And after this is done, we'll go over the comments that Mark is talking about. I haven't brought them up yet because I was planning on covering Jeffrey. But I mean, we might as well bring them up. Might as well bring them up now. So he's translating. It's just it is disheartening, like Mark said, because he was writing comments saying that he was disappointed in Ash. And it seemed like he was doubting this thing now. And it was like, oh, maybe Jeffrey will wake up. And it's almost like this webinar taking place. And watching him speak now just kind of goes to show you why they keep doing these. Because when they start doubting, a webinar like this or an MLM conference, which they often do in this industry as well, will kind of like fill their cup back up, you know, give them some extra faith in the company. It's really sad to see.
You give me opportunity, Mr. Engineer Sushant Vishwas, sir.
Ghost!
A great personality. Is great sharing. My Mr.
If you are interested, you can speak in Hindi too. If you are interested, you can speak Hindi. No issue.
Okay. Thank you, sir. आपने ये हमको सौभाग्य दिया, इसके लिए आपको हृदय से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और शुक्रिया। और अभी हमारे बीच में जितने भी हमारे साथी लोग आए पैनल पर और जितने भी शेयरिंग दी, उन्होंने बताया कि हम Onpassive को डेली सीख रहे हैं और लर्न कर रहे हैं। यही हमारे लिए सौभाग्य है और परमपिता परमात्मा ने जो गॉड गिफ्ट दिया है हम लोगों के लिए, ये बहुत बड़ा ह्यूमन बीइंग पर हमारी वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कंपनी AI कंपनी जो है वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पर वर्क कर रही है और हम लोग उसके सहपाठी हैं और सहभागी हैं। आपने सर मौका दिया हमको बोलने के लिए, इसके लिए आपका शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। So in it to win it, over to you, host. Thank you.
Well, at least I was short.
Thank you so much. What Mr. Ajay Prasad shared, he said that we are learning every day from this great platform Onpassive. He said that Onpassive is the gift from Almighty God. That was his main focus. So thank you, Ajay. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, we'll listen to our leader, our special guest, Zin Aliba. So I request Zin, if you want to add or say anything on the topic, please come on.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. Just very quickly, I wanted to just bounce off something that Colin said, which is, I think, just the basis of why I'm excited about the company and what it's doing on an individual and a collective level, which is Onpassive is bringing out the goodness in us. So I'm someone that believes that we are innately good, and we come into the world pure and untainted and are systematically crushed and suppressed and held back and pummeled and beaten up in every possible way, so that it's a struggle on a daily basis to survive, to be ourselves, to all of that. And Onpassive, oh my goodness, if it's done anything, it's opened up a platform, a space for us to let that out safely, to let it out and let it blossom. So my request to everyone is, let Onpassive, let your goodness out. Let it give you that comfort level, that strength.
What if learning was designed to fit your life, to let you have your cake and eat,
so that you can really be your full self instead of being this smaller version? You can just let that beautiful, loving heart out and know that you have the numbers of this huge worldwide family to support you. And then companies are going to see, wow, a company, this movement that has been formed is hugely successful. You can be vulnerable and loving and kind and compassionate and be hugely financially successful. And we will show the example, and that will ripple out into other companies following the example of Ashmu Farah and of us, as we have allowed our goodness to shine. And so it is just going to be a transformative thing, because Onpassive is, as Colin said, bringing out the goodness in us and in the whole world. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. জিন যেটা ফাইনালি শেয়ার করলেন, সব থেকে মানে সুন্দরভাবে বললেন যে অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদের ভিতরে ভালো কিছু তৈরি করার চেষ্টা করছে এবং সব।
Why does Jean have to talk so much in these? She just goes on and on and on and on. Mark says, what kind of people are these founders? Why do they need Ash's permission to love humanity? Hypocrites, right? I mean, what is he doing for humanity? He pocketed $108 million and couldn't even pay his bills or his employees. Like, you couldn't even give your employees their wages, but we're supposed to believe that you're here to save humanity. Okay, sure thing. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't believe it. I can't.
সো আমাদের ধৈর্য ধরতে হবে এবং এই জার্নিতে থাকতে হবে। আমরা সবাই এখান থেকে উইন করব। থ্যাংক ইউ জিন। নাও কলিন্স, your closing remark. Collins.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thank you, Jean, for bringing out that Jeff Malok. Thank you. Just want to thank all the Bengali people, and thank you, Shanta, for inviting us. So one of the things I wanted to make a remark is Mr. Ashmu built his company out of his own free will. He wasn't forced or pushed to do it. Out of compassion, for the struggling people, he chose to build it. So we as affiliate, we shouldn't be too anxious, full of anxiety, causing stress among your own self. People don't like to go associate yourself with stressful people. Instead, this particular business should be a place where we find comfort and peace and solace. Where you sit back and know that someone is working for your behalf. Someone is working for you. People are taking care that your tomorrow will be better than today. That comfort, that peace of mind should be our daily drive, rather than being drive.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Rather than being anxious and anxiety, causes a lot of stress among you. If you are stressful, tell me if you can attract people around you. Because people say, you know what, I don't want to go to such a business where everyone is just stressful, worrying. But if they see you, there is comfort, there is peace, there is hope, there is joy that something big is
not
coming.
Here?
You know what? They want to know you. They want to follow you. They want to be part of you, part of that business you are in. This is how we have to portray ourselves as affiliate founding member. That there is something bigger than us, where all of us will celebrate when it is out. But when you are stressed, every day you are worried, why is it not coming out? Why is it taking time? You are causing discomfort to yourself, and nobody want to associate yourself with you. Nobody will even want to join a business where people are too stressful. But let us find that comfort, because they build this business to better our lives so we can find solace and we can find that peace of mind, knowing that they've taken care of all our worries. So that's what I would say in Just Shanta. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. থ্যাংক ইউ আমাদের ব্রাদার কলিন্স, উনি যেটা ফাইনালি বললেন যে আমাদের সিও মিস্টার অ্যাশ তার নিজের ইচ্ছায় মানুষের দুঃখ দুর্দশা, অর্থাৎ এই ওয়ার্ল্ডে বহু মানুষ তারা দারিদ্র সীমানায় বাস করছে, তারা অনেক কষ্টে দুঃখে বাস করছে, তাদের এই কষ্ট দুঃখ দূর করার জন্য নিজের ইচ্ছাতে স্ব ইচ্ছায় কিন্তু এই কোম্পানিটিকে উনি তৈরি করেছেন বা এই কোম্পানিটিকে উনি সেট করতে।
That was Collins and Jean's second time speaking. So hopefully that means that we're almost at the end, because Jeffrey also came on again. You know,
শান্তি থাকে এবং স্ট্রেস অ্যাংজাইটি যেটা আমরা চিন্তা ভাবনা করি, দুশ্চিন্তা করি, এটা কিন্তু থেকে যেন আমরা মুক্ত থাকতে পারি। সুতরাং আমরা
also the only reason why Ash Mufar is calm right now is because he's not online. It hasn't been since October 3rd. So that's why he's calm. If he was online right now, I think he would be less calm. So it's funny how they view him when he disappears.
উনি যেটা বলছেন যে we have to learn from our CEO. So many things are going on, so many things already happen in the company. Still, he's always so smiling. Whenever we see him, always very smiling, very hopeful, very jolly. So we should follow him. We should learn from him that Onpassive, how our CEO is moving on, how our CEO is behaving, our CEO is telling. So ডিসকমফোর্ট থেকে আমাদের বের করে নিয়ে আসে, আমাদের যে সমস্ত অসুবিধাগুলো আছে সেগুলো থেকে বের করে নিয়ে আসার জন্য আমাদের কোম্পানি, আমাদের সিও চেষ্টা করছে। সুতরাং আমরা কোন রকম চিন্তা, দুশ্চিন্তা বা কোন রকমের টেনশন এগুলো করব না, বরং আমরা একটু এনজয় করব। আমরা যে যার কাজ করছে সেই কাজকে কন্টিনিউ করব। ডেফিনেটলি অনপ্যাসিভ আসবে, হয়তো একটু সময় লাগবে। যখন অনপ্যাসিভ আসবে, অনপ্যাসিভ থেকে আমরা সবাই বেনিফিটেড হব। উই অল উইল উইন। Parvesh, as short as possible, please.
As short as possible, please, he says.
Yes, thank you so much. I just want to share something about that. We have to believe in ourselves, and if we believe in ourselves, then definitely we will achieve greatness in our life. And for that, we have to be confident in life, and by doing this, we are able to unlock our true potential, and what we are able to achieve in our life, we are on the right track. So definitely life is full of challenges, and there is no one in the life who has not faced any challenges in their life. But it's always our true self, our self-belief, our confidence that always stand with us to face all the challenges in the life. So if we want to really achieve success in our life, we have self-belief in ourselves. We have to be focused on the right things, and we have to follow the true leadership in our life. So if we follow all these steps in our life, then we definitely achieve greatness and success in our life. And we are so blessed that we are in the very great platform Onpassive, and the teachings we all are learning from here will definitely benefit in our life. So with this, we can also achieve good things in our life, and as a united family, we are growing together, and we will all get success in coming future. Thank you so much, sir. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Parvesh. Challenge is the part of life. Challenge is the part of life, but managing the challenge is the art of life too. So চ্যালেঞ্জ থাকবে আমাদের জীবনে, সেই চ্যালেঞ্জগুলোকে আমরা কিভাবে ম্যানেজ করছি, দ্যাট ইজ মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এন্ড যেটা বলেছেন,
everyone's speaking twice, and then maybe after this he wraps it up, because unless he's going to go for another round of people speaking and then we hear from those guys again. I guess those are like the main people putting on this webinar that's celebrating the global Onpassivians. But yeah, hopefully this is wrapping up here soon.
We all will win. All.
I believe it's pretty late for these guys.
Thank you so much, all the speakers. We are almost in the closing the session. at the end of the session. We have discussed so much on the topic, and I'm sure we have learned so many things from our speakers.
Learned
And
so
so
much.
I thank all the speakers and all the participants for participating and speaking on this platform. And I wishing all of you the best of luck. Definitely next Friday again we'll see, and definitely we'll speak on a new topic. By this time, I wish all of you the best of luck. Do something every day good, and that will come back to you. We'll try do something every day. Definitely, that will be good for all of us. So with this, I like to conclude today's webinar, thanking again all of you. So we are so in it to win it, and a great Onpassive day to all.
Have a great Onpassive day to all. All right, so what does this say? Since I didn't look at it before I streamed, because I was like, oh my God, they're live. Let's go. Join us live as we unveil groundbreaking global AI IT company. Yeah, it's just the same. It's just the same. Just the same. Interesting. Interesting. That was great, great fun. Great fun for all. I hope you guys had fun going through that with me. Figured we would do a little stream snipe of that. So now, also, where is Mike Ellis lately? Good question. Good question. Ash is totally streaming this right now. He's probably not even watching it. Honestly, probably not even watching it. So now let's just take a moment and let's go and let's discuss Jeffrey Morlock for a second and the comment that Mark is talking about here. There we go. So this is the comment that was left under Jeffrey Morlock video. And as you can see here, the comment is, the fraud case is not just about securities, because Jeffrey brought up the SEC case in his video and said it was about unregistered securities only and that they were taking care of it, blah, blah, blah. You know, there are many charges, including falsifying information to investors and setting up fake review websites. Very true. And siphoning money out of the company for personal gain. $108 million worth of it. That is why Onpassive is in such a mess. Do you honestly think that Ash will pay out commissions when he is spending over $1,000 an hour for lawyers? He is the only reason that Onpassive has gone belly up, but always seems to blame everyone else but himself. He takes no accountability for the problems he himself has created. And Jeffrey Morlock responds. And it's a decent response. It's a response that gets you feeling hopeful that maybe he's waking up. He says, true enough. And you're like, oh, wow, we're off to quite the start here. There's been lack of management and oversight that played a big role in this debacle, I think. I'm still looking forward to what the new year brings in many different ways. Even if we lose the company of Onpassive in a worst case scenario, but take to heart what each of us had hoped for, which is a success we could use to lift those around us, then we have still won. That's pretty much what I preach. But yes, Ash created this mess with the help of some bad, I think that's supposed to be actors, and I am sure he'd like a Teflon bubble around him. Who wouldn't in his position? In hindsight, which always seems to be 2020, we can see manipulations more clearly, and in some instances, what appears to be a cultic mentality with some. And you're like, oh, wow, Jeffrey, look at you go. Still, I hope for the best and will continue to offer hope and point towards compassionate action regardless of what happened with Ash or the company. I believe he's a man with great heart and vision, and he's in a tough spot. I am quite disappointed with his apparent silence toward me personally for the last couple years in light of my loyalty. Still, I'm not so quick, even after 6 years, to throw him under bus. But yes, part of the whole MLM scheme alleged by the SEC is an umbrella charge under which are allegations of fake reviews, lies, etc., etc. Thank you, mister, for your candor. We should have a personal conversation sometime. Many blessings. So, I mean, it was a decent back and forth. And Jeffrey responded with more candor and class than, well, any of the other ones ever have in the past. So there was that, you know, and that's why Mark came in and was like, oh, I'm so disheartened to see Jeffrey on this webinar today. And Jeffrey being on this webinar was actually my main reason for being like, I think we should stream snipe this one, because of the fact that I had these messages sent to me. And I was like, I wonder how Jeffrey's going to act today. So I'm also a little bit like, oh no, I hope that this webinar has not made him stop his skepticism, because he seemed to be at least getting a little skeptical, you know? Wow, right? That was a real response. It was. It was, and it was respectful, and he still let us know that he was staying in the company, so it wasn't like he was like, oh, you've opened my eyes, I'm leaving, or anything like that. But I found it a very self-aware response. You know, he even admits that, yeah, there's some cultic behavior going on. And I appreciated that. So when he came on talking about how he was feeling a little down about this lately, and how this webinar we just watched has kind of, you know, given him the energy again and made him feel better, I'm kind of like, Jeffrey, no, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. They're trying to manipulate you and pull you back in. Don't fall for it, Jeffrey. So that sucks. I am now interested in seeing what will happen. Even if he was being polite, though, I feel like he didn't have to mention the cultic behavior. It wasn't something that was mentioned in the comment to him. There was nothing said about cultic behavior at all, right? So, I mean, if you look, Roberto here doesn't mention it being a cult one time. So I was kind of like, that's him bringing that up, which kind of goes, huh? So maybe he was being polite in the webinar. He could have been. I'm hoping, but part of me is like, damn, they might have just manipulated him, because unfortunately that's what happens here, is you do go back and forth. Hello, Sandu. So it's very seldom too someone will show some self-awareness and then immediately leave, and I'm used to it kind of going back and forth. I just hope that he doesn't fall for this hook, line, and sinker. I mean, sure, maybe get some positivity back in your life with this webinar, but also keep in the back of your mind all the things that you said in this comment, Jeffrey, because it all still stands. And you should have a healthy sense of skepticism whenever you're going into something, especially like this, like an online business that is promising you some kind of return. Just as a rule of thumb, anyone should be slightly skeptical when entering a business like that. You know what I mean? And if you ever, Jeffrey, in future want to come on my channel and have just a conversation, I won't yell at you. You're not Ash Mufara. He's probably the only one I'd yell at. But you can come on and you can explain to all of us what it is about Onpassive that keeps you there. And we can have a little chat. And you can discuss the SEC case with me, or you could choose not to. I'll let you decide how deep we get into it. But I would love to have you on to have a conversation with myself and my subscribers, because I feel like maybe you would be able to do that respectfully. I don't much trust someone like Marty or Chris to come up here and be that respectful, but I think that we could maybe trust you to be at least respectful and make it a real conversation.
Is going to change the hearts and minds of those who have been doubting Onpassive. Picture this scene when Onpassive reopens to the world.
So we're going to be going through some Bill Musk videos. You guys didn't catch that. John White and Bill Musk, most of them are both, that they've been posting because they've been quite fun for me. Quite fun. If Jeff wakes up, I could see him speaking out. That would be awesome. And Mr. Level even says he'll be nice, so.
The CEOs of all of those high-tech companies who thought that Onpassive had failed, because Mr. Ash Mufari let the world know what he was doing in building Onpassive and not doing what we did to build our companies, where only a select few knew what was really going on behind the scenes.
All right. I'm sorry. We need to do this whole sentence again. The CEOs of all of those high, spelled H-I, say hi, Marty, tech companies who thought that Onpassive had failed because Mr. Ash Mufara let the world know what he was doing in building Onpassive and not doing what we did to build our companies. I still don't get it. Hello, Nani. Good to see you. And not doing what we did to build our companies, where only a select few knew what was really going on behind the scenes. Okay, I think all of this is supposed to say the CEOs of all those high-tech companies who thought that Onpassive has failed because Mr. Mufara told all of his secrets. Yeah, no, then I got nothing after that. Then I'm confused again. What he was doing in building, and now maybe we'll be successful going forward because only a few behind the scenes know what's really going on. I think that's what it's supposed to mean or say. I'm so confused. I don't even know anymore. Hello, Barn. Good to see you. English is hard when you're stupid. Just ask Bill and John. Yeah, see, because we're not making fun of people where English isn't their first language. English is these people's first language. Okay, like they should be doing better than this. We always take into consideration when it's not someone's first language and we don't come for how they're speaking. Earlier there was a couple founders that their English wasn't the best. We still tried to be respectful and understand what was being said. So that's not what's going on here when we're doing this. A lot of us heavily believe that Marty is Bill Musk. He's never shown his face. He's never really spoken on a webinar ever. And the spelling errors that are made in all these videos are very similar to the spelling errors that Marty makes when he uploads his videos, live streams, And he is one of the only other O founders that makes videos very much like Bill Musk makes videos. So I feel like it is Marty, although I have nothing to really show as proof of that just yet. But yeah, no, this sentence doesn't make sense. I think that's what it was supposed to say. So I guess let's keep going.
When we were building our companies and experiencing the growing pains that founders were feeling and are still feeling, and we CEOs feeling like we had just dodged a bullet. Now we CEOs don't know what Onpassive is doing because the founders aren't privy to that information anymore.
Wait, now we CEOs don't know what Onpassive is doing because the founders aren't privy to that information anymore. Like the other CEOs of the high-tech companies don't know? Now all of a sudden you're a CEO and you're a part of this because you're using we, and I'm just very confused. I'm confused.
Now we are going to be surprised and worried about the reopening of Onpassive. The last statement about Onpassive was that Ash Mafara was 3,000% sure that Onpassive has survived and is opening soon, to us CEOs' dismay.
I'm thinking that sometime next week we should rewatch Ash's last appearance on October 3rd. You know, it's been a little while, and we need a little refresher.
Now we have to deal with the presence of Onpassive in our elevated space. Who said that Onpassive was too good to be true? Not the CEOs of other companies. We know the successful track record of Ash Mafara, and we...
Do we? What's his successful track record? Could you elaborate on that in the next video you make?
We were hoping that no one would be paying attention and believe the naysayers who didn't know about what they were talking.
I apparently know more about what's going on with Onpassive behind the scenes than you do, because all of you are still under the impression that you have an office in the Burj Khalifa and that you're still at your old Hyderabad office when you lost those offices, along with losing your Singapore office that most of you aren't even aware that you even had to begin with. What happened to the Egypt office? Anyone know? Did they get their new furniture? I mean, it's not like the people at Onpassive come out here and say, all right, guys, so Ash owes AWS $3.4 million. He owes over 500 employees' wages. He's being sued for $108 million. And they want to shut us down for being a fraud and because he pocketed all the money. So maybe we should start planning how to make money in a different way, because that would be actually telling everyone and all the O founders what's actually going on with Onpassive. I'm just not very good at lying and playing pretend, unless I'm playing pretend with my 10-year-old. I don't like playing pretend on the internet. It's not that much fun. So I have to tell the truth about this company, you know, and I don't have to lie about it because I make no money either way. Whether I speak out about it or whether I join it, I make no money. So it's kind of like, you know, like, but my channel makes some money, but I make no money. I don't have someone like paying me to ensure that I stay speaking out negative about Onpassive like they seem to believe I do. They seem to think that like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos called me up on the phone and we like three-wayed the recovering Hunbot, and they were like, we will pay you ladies big dollars if you make sure to speak out about this Onpassive scam every day. And we were like, all right, we'll take the money, Jeff Bezos. Send me $6 million to my bank account. And now I'm like high rolling, you know? That didn't happen. They, however, do make money off of you if they keep you believing. You know? So just keep that in mind.
Those people will be devastated when Onpassive opens for business very soon. These are the same type.
I have a feeling we're going to find it real funny and a real great time. I'm just saying.
of unbelievers who said that Amazon would be no more than an online bookseller. For those who thought like that, how did it turn out? They missed out on becoming a significant part of this Amazon giant. Look at the Fortune 500 companies, and you will not find any other company built like Onpassive. Our top 500 companies went public and sold stock to anyone who had the money. And now there are too many cooks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Do you want capitalism or not? I'm very confused. You want capitalism and you want to make money with your company, but you just don't want there to be anybody else in the market in the same industry for you to compete with, which goes against the USA laws all about capitalism and how the market works, which is where your company is. And you claim everyone should want to be the USA and have the USA life. So I'm just confused. What do you want?
The owners of those companies lost control of their own companies. We CEOs can be replaced by the board of directors of those companies if we didn't perform and get the most profit for those companies.
That's funny coming from a guy that hasn't made any profit, but yet he had to take back his company after it was allegedly taken from him. Like not even a year ago. Technically, Ash also lost control of his company, according to him. According to him, he had no clue what was going on for ages, and people were doing all this crazy stuff to try to tear him down.
Onpassive is going to cause more heartaches for the many who say that no way is Onpassive is going to work. We CEOs were happy to see that the founder's position closed in June 2022.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're happy to see it. It's essentially what ended your company. Here's the thing. You're running a pyramid scheme, which means that you constantly have to have money flow going in order for it to pay out. So by you stopping the recruitment into your company in June 2022, you haven't had any money coming in really since, other than when everyone bought the O Connect in September of 2023, which would have been basically one influx of money that lasted a couple weeks. That Ash again just pocketed all that money too. He just took all that as well and said, fuck these O founders. They get nothing. And now he's in hiding for 2 months. You know? Baron says, I truly feel the pain of all those sucker companies that profligately sold stock.
We said, man, what a relief. But then Ash Mafara extended an invitation to people to become affiliates in Onpassive, and the only way that they can be in Onpassive is through founders.
But you can't actually do that. Like, nobody can actually sign up because they can't pay the $97 to be an O founder, right? And again, this is a pyramid scheme. So if nobody's signing up for it and you have no products, there's no money coming in. But then Ash wanted to hire employees, open offices. Where did you guys think Ash was getting the money for all of that? And why do you think that this man is like, do you think he has $6 billion just tucked away to run this company with? Because you also thought he was paying thousands upon thousands of dollars a month in order for you to all use O Connect per person. So like they see Ash as this like billionaire man that has endless amounts of money that he just wants to give away. And he's been using it to run this company. But then the awful employees went on strike when they weren't paid wages. And silly AWS cut them off when they didn't pay their bill. And it's like, Lord, just think about it.
Talking about an explosion of growth that will happen when Onpassive reopens to the whole world. We CEOs have a lot of sleepless nights ahead of us, thanks to Ash Mafara.
Real affiliates don't pay to become affiliates. And there is never recruitment. You're 100% correct. But what we've been seeing in this industry, unfortunately, over the last 3-4 years especially, it's really amped up, is MLMs calling themselves affiliate programs. But then when you get there and you sign up as an affiliate, you find out you're actually just the distributor in an MLM. And there is recruiting. And you are supposed to sell products. And your affiliate link is equivalent to an MLM Hans link for her web page. You know what I mean? And it's just so frustrating because I don't know how many times I've like covered an MLM, a new one, and they've called themselves affiliates and claim to be sharing affiliate links. And then someone that has no clue about the anti-MLM industry at all comes and goes, Queen, they call themselves affiliates. Like, it's not an MLM. And I'm like, yeah, they call themselves affiliates. But then after you sign up as an affiliate, you have to buy a starter kit. Then you have to buy products. Then you have to sell those products. Then you have to recruit 5 levels under you, which automatically makes it an MLM. 3 levels makes you an MLM. Automatically, even if you're an affiliate program, you shouldn't have 3 levels under you then. Right? Because as you're saying, they don't pay, and it's just, they just get a link. They just get a link. Yeah, we CEOs now. I don't know why he's included in this.
And his new technology team and faithful founders who have his back. The Onpassive story is just beginning.
Yeah. Just beginning in 2018. It's 2024. And they have yet to release a real product that you can be making money off of. Because when they released their product, you couldn't make money off of it. That was a fun one. You'll love this one too.
Founders and affiliates of Onpassive. We have been given the totally free golden key to our success.
Not the golden ticket, the golden key. You guys know the golden key, you know, from that Willy Wonka movie?
The golden key has been given to us by our loving CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Because of his loving and sharing heart and spirit, we stand to benefit like no one ever has. The golden key that we have will open the doors to prosperity that we can't imagine and the world has not seen. We are in a position that will be the envy of our competitors, but they will not be able to do anything about it.
I don't get this. Like, so you like having competitors, but you want to take over the market and stop the competitors. And the competitors are the CEOs of just any business that is in the stock market, I guess. I'm with Violet. I'm having a very hard time figuring out who the CEOs are because they include themselves in it. So at first thought, you're like, wait, are you all considering yourselves now instead of like founders to be like CEOs of Onpassive? Like, calm down, Marty, you know? But then you're like, well, no, that doesn't make sense because they're talking about like these alleged other businesses that are trying to take them down. So I guess it's supposed to be the CEOs of the other business, but again, then I don't know why they're including themselves. And when the company actually does go affiliate, they have total tantrums. They do. There's MLMs doing it right now, and the Huns are flipping. That key looks like a cartoon key. Like when you put it in a lock, it turns into water. It's from like a Super Mario Brothers video game.
That golden key opens the doors to millions of people who have been locked up, not having the financial freedom that they need to provide for their families because of the poverty that engulfs them.
They see the world. They say 97% of the world is struggling to survive and in poverty. And I'm like, I don't think that that's a correct statistic. That's very high. But okay.
The golden key that each one of us has with Onpassive opens the door to opportunity for millions upon millions of desperate, struggling people looking for a way out of their misery. All of us.
You get the Onpassive key. You head on over to the Onpassive door. You put the key in the lock. You turn it. You're excited. All right, this is supposed to open all the doors up for you. And then you open it up. And in it is just this man standing there, just staring at you, saying,
"My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend."
So you run out screaming.
Founders and affiliates will be willing and able to give to any cause that we want. lifting humanity up and making an incredible difference in their lives.
But you're not going to be able to give to any cause because according to you, you're going to have oblast. And you want to save all of humanity by stopping all of the other organizations and agencies that help anyone from being in existence. You want people to instead pay for your oblast so that you guys are the ones that save humanity. So what do you mean you'll be able to give to any cause? You'll be the ones that are in charge of all of the causes. So like, get to work.
When Onpassive reopens for business to the world, we founders and affiliates will make sure that all of our financial needs are taken care of. Then, being able to help them produces a feeling that can never be surpassed. We owe it to all we know and love and to all we don't know and love to lift them up.
Except for those awful naysayers and those crazy CEOs. Fuck them. Right?
What makes Onpassive a loving and caring company is our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, who has uncompromising love for everyone.
Can't even remember most of your names. But okay.
It is an act of love that he shared Onpassive with us founders and affiliates. We need to pass that love forward. We are on our way to being able to do that. Onpassive will be a monumental success because of the positive affect it will have on humanity.
Affect. You ready?
Woo! Sliding through the digital store.
Yeah.
Chasing dreams in cyber form. Found a key that's golden bright. Unlocks the code to endless light.
What is happening?
In a world where pixels gleam, building castles in a stream. Algorithms dance around to the rhythm of the sound. Here's the golden key we see.
Oh, go on.
Open doors.
The only thing you could rhyme with key was C, really?
And let us be beyond the screen to sky so blue. The golden key brings us through. Neon city shining bold.
What?
Stories new and
Oh, they must be in Dubai. That explains it.
stories old. With a click, the world unfolds.
With a clip, the world unfolds, or with a click, the world unfolds? Neither really makes sense, but clip sounds more threatening. I'm just saying.
Future secrets to be told. Through the endless online maze, we'll navigate in dazzling haze. With the key, we'll break the chains.
Who has you chained up? All right, I know that there's a bunch of traffic chained up in Marty's basement, but you guys could have let them out ages ago.
Freedom from the codes remains.
Well, I'm glad I didn't hear what you guys heard.
Here's the golden key we see. Open door.
What was that? Golden kiwis. Like, sir, please eat your lunch away from the microphone. I'm trying to record.
And let us be beyond the screen to sky so blue.
Portrait you.
The golden key brings us through.
I'm still a little confused about where we're going with this golden key. You know? Yeah, no, Sam, that's the R. Kelly remix of Golden Key. Golden P. It's like if the Golden Key opens up a door up to bankruptcy, I'm good. Oh, they're doing this a lot. Even on the key here, they're putting weird words in these, like, in the quotes, and it looks like success is that supposed to be in the quotes, because there's like the quotes on the key, and then it says success underneath. I don't know what that's about. I guess even they know the success is fake. They're like success with quotes. Great song. Good job, Bill Must and John White. Good job. That Golden Key. Because, you know, after I listen to an AI bot for a couple minutes, I'm thinking, you know what would really make this video better? An AI song at the end. That will do it. That will do it for all of us. So I appreciate that. That was a nice little dance break. I think we all needed a little bit of a dance break after that webinar. Then there was this one.
Has survived many bumps on the road because of the brilliant technology team that has gotten Mr. Ash Mufare just what he has always wanted.
Well, slow down, sweetheart. You're a little fast.
Unimaginable help is imminent, and the founders and affiliates are going to be rewarded. Imagine how Mr. Mufare and his family are feeling now.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how much of that $108 million he squirreled away for them in the crypto and in offshore bank accounts. Now, doesn't it? Hi, Angel. Good to see you. Like, I mean, if I were him, I'd be feeling real fucking good because, like, I just pocketed $108 million. I don't even have to show my face to scam these people anymore. They all just continue the scam even without me for 2 months. I can go hide away in the Cayman Islands with my family. Well, you guys are doing webinars every day claiming that we're sacrificing so much for you. You know, as I have mimosas on the beach with caviar going, oh, what a done deal. I'm in it to win it. So I think I'd be feeling really good. Like it's, you know, it's probably been a good couple of years. A good couple of years. I mean, allegedly, he's not scared about the pending case, so I think he's doing good.
Also, for those who were praying that Onpassive failed, those prayers weren't answered.
Most of us over here that don't want Onpassive to be successful don't pray, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just throwing that out there. And then the other ones that do pray wouldn't waste their time praying for anything to do with this. But they might pray, if they did, for the harm that this causes people to be as minimal as possible. You're like, you need those prayers.
Good always conquers evil, and that evil intent has been defeated. When your focus is making people happy and successful, the reward is mind-blowing.
Violet says, I can only assume that they allow Bill Mustn't a laptop in the secure mental facility, thinking, how dangerous can it be? And then he's like releasing these videos. And we're over here like,
Onpassive
5150
was designed for the majority of people who need financial help. Onpassive's mission is to help lift up those 98% who have failed while trying desperately to make ends meet.
Oh, now it's 98%. What happened? Somehow in this live stream, a whole new percentage of people think that the world and life sucks. So Onpassive can't be working too hard to save humanity right now, then.
Onpassive will make ends meet for all who become affiliates when it opens for business shortly.
You know what? Shortly, you know, and that is. I feel like part of the issue here is that your definition of shortly and my definition of shortly, which is everybody else's definition of it, it is very different.
In the coming days, the register button will be back so that new customers and new affiliates will be able to sign up to become users of Onpassive's digital products and solutions.
Why would you put this in here? Why would you put this in here like this? You know damn well that when people hear this and see this in a Bill Musk video, they're going to go, oh my God, in a couple days now. You know, anytime now, they're going to start registering new people. Ash hasn't told you that the registration is coming back on soon. There's nothing in the back office that says this. So where did you get this information from? See, this is what I mean. Videos like this go out with statements like this one. So then the O founders watch it and they go, oh, okay. So since this was said, people are going to start registering in the next week or two. So then they go to their platforms and they spread it around. And especially the Indian O founders and people who maybe English is a second language or isn't their language. How are they supposed to read this? You got to think about that. This is why usually MLMs have a whole marketing agency, by the way, to do this stuff for them. They don't just let random distributors put videos like this together, speaking directly on behalf of the company. It's so that they can make sure shit like this doesn't happen, because it goes through several different eyes who make sure that people can't misinterpret messages. Because usually the MLMs are trying to hide breaking the law. They don't just break the law out in the open like Onpassive does. But it's how do you expect an Indian O founder who maybe doesn't know very good English is going to come in here, going to look at this, read this sentence, and is going to think that you've been told by Ash that the registration button is going to be back there soon? He's going to tell everyone on his platform, keep checking your back office. The register button will be coming back anytime now. And then Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson, who, by the way, like I keep saying, I'm pretty sure it's Marty that makes these fucking videos, are going to show up on a fucking webinar and they're going to be like, you guys got to stop giving people misinformation about the company that Ash didn't say. And then we're going to have Tanya out here all over the Facebook, all like, hi, just a reminder, everyone, please, if Ash hasn't come out here and said it himself, it is not true. There's been nothing about the register button, so stop that right now. And you're going to be all pissed off. And it's okay, but then why did you do it? Why would you put this in a video? You really, Marty, you got to stop posting these emotionally. All right? You got to go calm down after you do a webinar where you yell at everyone. Take a little bit of time. Really think about what should go in these videos of Bill Musk. Because not only are you ratting yourself out left, right, and center and making all kinds of mistakes in it, but you're obviously not thinking these things through. And that is something you should be thinking. You know? It is cruel. Because then they're going to be like, why are you guys spreading around that misinformation? Because it was in a Bill Musk video. Hello. You know, what do you mean, Marty? Pretty sure you're the one that fucking put it in there too. So what are you doing? And this is why I go insane sometimes when I'm covering this. Because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now, Marty? What do you mean? Most of the time it's because the misinformation is popping up in these Bill Musk videos, or it's because Marty is the one saying it. You know? I can see Queen of Karma says the opening title for the documentary Onpassive. It goes there on some Degrassi next generation shit. Oh, yeah? It's deliberate. Do you know what? I actually wondered for a long time if that's why the Bill Musk videos were like so badly written, like with their spelling and grammatical errors, because I thought it was deliberately crafted incompetence. Like I was like, maybe it's like somebody that's trying to make it look like someone who doesn't have English as a first language is writing these and doing these videos. But like it's obvious it's just someone putting in random mistakes. But then I started to be like, is it Marty? Is these mistakes or mistakes that he makes? Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but you have a writing pattern. And so oftentimes in your writing pattern, if you misspell one word over and over and over again, if you're pretending to be someone in a fake account and you misspell that word there, and I know that you're one of the only people that misspells that word in that way, you cannot do anything to convince me that you are not that person after that. Especially as someone whose brain completely works in recognizing patterns.
For those who are founders and affiliates who have taken their dreams of financial freedom and put them on the back burner of your stove, put them back up front. Those
I'm sorry, why are we on the stove?
who have put their dreams and took them off the stove, put them back on the stove. Mr. Ash Mufara and his technology team are cooking. Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson say that they have never seen Mr. Ash Mufara more excited. At one time, we referred to money as apples. No more! Some people who are looking for anything to be critical about are
no more! Lord.
Complaining that Marty and Chris are giving information that they should not give.
Like, see, Marty? Marty, you Jesus, fuck my life.
That is absurd. Onpassive's did.
This is absurd, damn it. This is absurd. This is absurd. No more. No more. This is absurd. Oh, God. See, like, Bill Musk and John White, every single time that Marty gets upset, they're like, we got to go have his back and make another Bill Musk video.
Digital products and solutions make sales to customers interested in Onpassive's products. When sales are made, founders and affiliates are paid commissions with money, not apples.
Are you? I don't know. I think maybe you should have stuck with apples. Just stick with the apples. It's funny because if you guys remember, the whole reason why they were doing the apples was because they realized that making income claims was illegal. So they thought they were going to skirt around that by making illegal income claims, calling money apples, basically. And no, that doesn't work with the FTC, if you're wondering. They're not dumb. They go, we see what you're doing here. Still makes it illegal. Although now it's more weird because now it does look like you're promising them fruit that you're also not giving them. Okay, you know. But now they're like, fuck that. We'll just break the law, make illegal income claims. Look at us go. Everyone's making money. And it's like, I kind of liked it better when you were trying to follow the law. Like, one of our issues here is that you don't follow the law. So when you follow the law, we're happy. You're happy. Everybody's happy. So maybe just follow the law. I feel like it's not asking for a lot, you know? Absurd. Better join the stupid train. Chugga chugga choo choo.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
That's right.
So the figures given out are the bare minimum amounts based on what we have been paid before the temporary stoppage of Onpassive.
The temporary stoppage of Onpassive. Very Marty-esque.
Those commissions were paid to founders and affiliates. Think about this.
I'm still asking for these damn commissions. I just want proof that one person got paid $1 from Onpassive. I swear, everyone keeps telling me. People have straight up written me in comments and been like, I got paid by Onpassive, so I know that they're real. And I've responded to them and been like, awesome. Could you please provide me proof of payment in any way, shape, or form? Like, just show me. It's not hard to do. Usually MLM-ons are taking pictures of their checks from the MLM and posting them up anyway. And they don't. They don't. They're actually acknowledging that swine slop Marty put out. What? Yeah, pretty much.
You think that Marty and Chris didn't have Mr. Mufara's approval to say money instead of apples? Onpassive has come a long, long way.
I feel like that was to me. Hi, Marty. I got your message. I never said that Ash didn't give you permission. What I said is you might want to ensure that that Ash understands what giving you that permission could entail in future. Because I promised you that I would be reporting all of your illegal income claims that Onpassive makes to the FTC and the SEC. I've told you that. I've told you that in the hopes that knowing that would have made you want to do better and follow the law. But you instead went, no, fuck that. And the reason why I say that is because when the FTC or the SEC goes to get Ash and Onpassive in trouble for these illegal income claims, Ash is going to have to do one of two things. Okay? He's either going to have to take the fall for it. So all these illegal income claims you're making, he's going to have your back. And he's going to say, yeah, he made them on behalf of the company. It's the company making those illegal income claims. Marty DeGarmo's doing it on behalf of us. I gave him permission. Sue me for it. Not him personally. Or he's going to say, I've told these guys not to make these claims over and over again. We were calling them apples. I've tried to stop them. And they say I gave them permission, but I've revoked that. Don't sue me. Go after him. And I'm going to now delete his account and put everyone under him under Red Redfern instead. He made less illegal income claims. He's not getting me sued. So fuck Marty DeGarmo. And I just said to you, you might want to make sure how close of a friend you and Ash actually are. Because he's already being sued for $108 million. And if having you in this company is a liability for him and Onpassive, do you think everyone would rally around to keep you in this if it meant no longer saving humanity and selling products, Marty? Or do you think this company would throw your ass to the curb and continue without you? That's what I said you had to think about. And that's what I said you have to decide. And then if you decide, hey, it's worth it either way, whether I get sued and I get booted out or Ash keeps me and you know, this thing goes down, because that will be another charge on the company via the SEC. So it'll be another reason for them to give him the director's bar and shut Onpassive down in the USA, which means you won't get to be a part of it anyway going forward. So it's kind of like, which one do you think Ash is going to choose? Because it will be one or the other. Those are the only two options. I mean, I guess, or he could flee and not show up for any of the cases and then end up with a warrant out for his arrest in future if he loses the case for not appearing. So I guess there's a third option, but I really don't think that he's going to go to jail and get bumfucked by Bubba for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would for him, but again, would he for you? That's what you have to really decide. Marty is getting thrown under that train. The sheriff is coming for his chair. Yeah, like, I don't think Ash will go down for any of them. He's already going down for them with the 108 million, but that's his own problem that he did. You know, that's different than him going down for Marty's illegal income claims. But so I hope that you know fixes things.
Yeah.
Woo, another song.
Started small with a dream in hand. Now we're soaring high across the land. Built a bridge from hope and grit. Now look at us, we can't quit. Onpassive has come.
I was gonna pause it. We can't quit. I was gonna say, I hate this shit.
A long, long way. Climb the ladder, never look down. Wearing triumph like a crown.
Take a ladder, never look down. We're in triumph like a crown. As a queen, I'm offended.
Every step we take, we rise with fire in our eyes. Onpassive has come a long, long way. Unstoppable, arms wide, we're reaching. Bound by no limits, heart, soul, believing. On this journey up we bound, never stopping, feet on the ground. Onpassive has come a long, long way. Yeah. From whispers to a mighty roar.
When were they ever quiet?
Breaking barriers, open doors.
Well, hey, don't break down the open doors. You need the golden key to get through them, remember?
We shine bright in the darkest night, guided by our own light. Onpassive has come a long, long way. Unstoppable, arms wide, we're reaching. Bound by no limits, heart, soul, believing. On this journey up we bound.
Was one of the lyrics "Heart So Believing"?
Never stopping, feet on the ground. Onpassive has come a long, long way. Together we are strong as steel.
Together we are as strong as steel.
With every heartache we can heal. The road was tough, but look at us. Now we ride without the fuss.
I love how they keep making reference to the road being tough, the journey being hard, because like the whole time along the way, they've been like, everything's so easy. Everything is so amazing. Everything's so wonderful. And then they're like, back then in the past when life was so rough. And I'm like, when? When?
Onpassive has come a long, long way.
Woo!
Together we are strong as steel. With every heartache we can heal. The road was tough, but look at us. Now we ride without the fuss.
I'm starting to think that they write the lyrics because the AI music, this, what is it called? Sunoco or something like that. It's been getting better and better. Like this sounds like a song that it would have made like a year ago. It gets better and better the more that people use it. It's one of those bots that kind of like learn off of itself, right? And people have been using it like crazy. So for the most part, it's gotten a lot better in terms of its lyrics and things like that. And I do find their songs to be very lazy. So I'm wondering, because there is an option where you can like put your own lyrics in. And I'm like, do they do that and like put in their own lyrics? And is that why the lyrics keep sucking so bad? Because it's like it never gets better. How is Netflix even going to make this into a series? It's too much. I think there was also a new song released a couple days ago about how hard poor Ash Mufara had. Oh, we're getting there, King. Don't you worry.
Onpassive has come a long, long way. Together we are strong as steel. With every heartache we can heal. The road was tough, but look at us. Now we ride without the fuss. A long, long way. Together we are strong as steel. With every heartache we can heal.
Yeah, don't fuss and no more flim flam.
Every heartache we can heal. A long, long way. Together we are strong as steel.
Okay, we
Down
get it.
Passive has come a long, long way. A long, long way. Together we are strong as steel. Bound by no limits, heart, soul believing. On this journey up we bound. Never stop the feet on the ground.
Wait, what just happened? Why did it turn into another song?
Onpassive has come a long, long way.
That's so weird.
Together we are strong as steel. With every heartache we can heal.
It's like a new song.
The road was tough, but look at us. Now we ride without.
Oh, all right. Well, look at that. Onpassive has come a long, long way. A long, long way, guys. It's come a long, long way. That was awful. I'm sorry. We need way better songs. Way better songs. Alrighty, which one should we do next? Ooh, let's do this one.
Onpassive is built on the love in Mr. Ash Mufare and his family. Onpassive is a modern-day phenomenon. Onpassive is unique because it is the heart and love of its designer, Mr. Ash Mufare. Mr. Mufare's burning love for people will help alleviate a lot of misery and hunger of millions of people.
Burning love for people? Lord, his hunger, burning love.
How will he do that? By giving people a way to be able to make money without risk and save money while using the internet.
To make money without risk and save money while using the internet. So again, it sounds like you're getting paid just to use the internet.
Anyone who is a founder and affiliate will succeed.
Sounds like an STD. This is a deliberate mind control technique.
When Onpassive reopens for business, smart people will not only be users of Onpassive's beyond market value priced lower than any other company's product that is in the industry with Onpassive, should also...
Whoa, hold on. Wait, what? Another one. When Onpassive reopens for business, smart people will not only be users of Onpassive's beyond market value priced lower than any other company's product that is in the industry with Onpassive, should also become an affiliate. Smart people will not only be users of Onpassive's products, but they will also become an affiliate? Lord. Burning love? Time for an honest conversation with your doctor. That's right.
Passive should also become an affiliate. That door will soon open, and there will be massive growth that will set records that will never be surpassed.
Yeah, you just need the golden key. See, I've been paying attention.
Users of Onpassive's products will not have to have a PhD or be a Rhodes Scholar.
Oh, isn't that good news for Marty?
Onpassive's products built with artificial intelligence will be simple to use by anyone who use the digital products.
Be simple to use by anyone who use. All right.
What that does is take the fear out of every user of Onpassive's products. No longer will a user have to ever worry about Onpassive charging them a bigger package that will get them all that they need to be successful, and charge them extra for the person who got them to get a bigger package.
What? Wait, what? what that does is take the fear out of every user of Onpassive's products. Okay, next thought. No longer will a user have to ever worry about Onpassive charging them a bigger package that will get them all that they need to be successful and charge them extra for the person who got them to get a bigger package. It won't charge them for a bigger package, and it ain't going to pay anyone either. Is that what you're saying? I am like, Marty, you have completely blown my mind. I don't know what this is even trying to say. Just when I think I've got it, I read the next part and I'm like, no, wait, then this doesn't make sense. I think you're trying to say that they're not going to upsell you and they're not going to pay the sellers more than they'll pay the regular affiliates. I think I love bigger packages, but I don't have to pay for them. I think that's the closest we're going to get to what they're trying to say here. Like, I don't think we're going to guess anything closer.
And charge them extra for the person who got them to get a bigger package. Those people are called gurus.
Those people are called gurus. They're bad.
Onpassive is the guru eliminator.
Onpassive. Guru eliminator.
Do you think that the gurus are happy about Onpassive?
I think that most of them don't know that Onpassive exists. Who's the gurus? The gurus.
Definitely not. But if they were smart, they also should join Onpassive and become new affiliates. The gurus will have the best of both worlds, able to make money and save money and have a clean conscience.
I mean, I guess they'll have to join Onpassive because according to you, you're going to wipe all the other companies off the market and provide the world with everything that they need.
Whoa, yeah.
Woo!
In a world of clicks and streams, a vision built from dreams, love and heart in every scene, changing minds or so it seems. Ash and kin make waves so fast, building bridges meant to last. Hope and strength in every cast, legend rising from the past. Modern day phenomenon, rising up and moving on.
See, it is a modern day phenomenon, just not how they think it is.
Together we are never gone. In this tale we all belong. Living dreams with every turn, lighting fires we let burn. Every page another learn, to the heights we all yearn. One by one we lift the veil, hand in hand we'll never fail. Through the storm and through the hail, we ascend and
going on though? Because you keep bringing up like the haters and the other CEOs that tried to take you down a year ago. And so, are you moving on? I know. Usually only churches have worship music, but I'm finding out that other than churches, well, cults do worship music, and other than them, MLMs do worship music. So, you know, do what you want with that information.
One by one, we lift the veil. Hand in hand, we'll never fail. Through the storm and through the hail, we ascend and we prevail.
Oh, I see. You needed something to rhyme with prevail. All right. I was like, the hail.
Modern day phenomenon, rising up and moving on.
You're like, what is a phrase that's trending today? And I guess the day they made this, it was modern day phenomenon. So they put it in a song. Manon.
Together we are never gone. In this tale we all belong.
This distraction is not a new strategy, Ash. The Roman emperors, the bad ones, did it with bread and circuses. It's true. Very true. So that was another great production. Another great production.
Entering a new internet powerhouse named Onpassive. Onpassive is like the beginning of light, and the longer that light stays, the brighter it gets.
Really? What a comparison.
There has never been, nor will there ever be another company built like Onpassive.
I've never watched Onpassive people that have been in it for a long time and thought, wow, they've really gotten brighter since being in this thing. But, you know.
The human element in Onpassive, the building of it makes it different. That is because Onpassive is built on love, and love is undefeated. Love is more powerful than hate because most people love and it's only a few that hate.
What is this? What is this? Love is more powerful than hate. Like generic saying everyone says, right? Because most people love and it's only a few that hate. And apparently, like those few of us, we really get to you.
Onpassive is going to completely change the lives of all who are participating in this mega giant.
Well, no, you said you were going to save all of humanity. I guess you forgot to include that. Therefore, all of humanity would have to join Onpassive in order for you to save them, right? Yeah, no, that's completely doable. You're right. Every single person in the world bought an Apple computer. Every single person is with Apple, an iPhone. You're right. Yeah, what one product comes out, the whole world just goes and buys it. That's how it works. Yep.
Mr. Ash Mufara and his family and the technical staff have been able to harness the feeling that each one of them has about humanity to get a machine to reflect how people feel about other humans makes the building of Onpassive genius.
Mr. Ash Mufara and his family and the technical staff have been able to harness the feeling that each one of them has about humanity to get a machine to reflect how people feel. Really? That's what we're going with? About other humans makes the building of Onpassive genius. So Onpassive is just how Ash and you all feel about humanity put into a machine. So do I like pop in a quarter And it says, we think you're all stupid and we can take all your money and give you shit products and come into your poor areas and rub them all blind. And it like tells us what you actually think about humanity, like a truth speaker. You know, that might just sell. Yeah, it's Skynet.
We are in the process of getting Onpassive up and functioning like it was before the temporary stoppage. But much better.
The temporary stoppage. I can't with this stoppage. The temporary stoppage. It sounds like sounds like a diarrhea commercial. We will help you have that temporary stoppage.
Better, safer, and more powerful than ever imagined that will be marketed to the public that will completely change the way business is to be conducted online and offline.
The way business is offline too, you say. What AI is going to be helping us offline. That should be interesting to hear about.
Onpassive is cut from a different breed. It is more than a manufacturer of digital products. Onpassive is a complete total internet solution.
Of what? What was the problem? You're right. You're right. People were like, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing this complete asshole.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Telling me he's going to take over the entire tech market, the whole industry, do away with Apple, Microsoft, and all the other companies that are involved. And steal all of my money. All right. That's the solution I need to what was my problem. What, I had my money in my pocket and I was doing quite well. I didn't have to pay for overpriced products, and now you're making it so that I do? The heck? Cut from a different breed. I like cut from a different breed. I'm like, sure, we'll go with that. Cut from a different breed. Well, he is on the carnivore diet. So, you know, to him, we are cutting through breeds, I guess. Oh, Robit will fix the offline. Onpassive is the biggest user of euphemisms on the planet. That might be true, right? The Onpassive homeopathic solution, nothing but water.
Totally is incredible. And yet, that is what Onpassive is. Wrap your heads around this. A complete done-for-you automatic system that does the work for you.
Okay. What does complete done-for-you mean? Because then you felt the need to specify at the end that it does the work for us. So obviously it means something else, right? Could you maybe explain what that is? A complete done-for-you automatic system that does the work for you. Very good, very good.
The first and only system where you can totally be successful. Founders and affiliates have been given the precious opportunity to be in the forefront of this massive undertaking. No matter
wow, what a privilege.
Why you got into Onpassive, was it just to make money and something along the way changed? Because
most people are like, no, I still am here for money. You know, I am going to make money, right?
when you look at the value that Mr. Mufareh has built into Onpassive with the products that we have, when you build value, people will follow. Money follows people who will look for value. We don't have a right because we paid $97 to complain about some things that you imagine are in your minds, about the speed and growth of Onpassive.
Listen, bitches, you paid $97 for this product and service. So since you paid only $97 US for it, and even though we haven't provided it to you, and everything we told you were going to get for that $97 has not happened, how dare you complain? Because we only charge you $97 US for nothing, bitch. Okay? You only paid $97 US for nothing. How dare you complain? You should be thankful that you paid $97 for nothing. Nothing, okay? How dare you not just be appreciative? It is gaslighting. That's exactly what it is. How dare you not just thank the heavens that you didn't lose something when you paid $97. Instead, we just gave you nothing and kept you stringing along.
Mr. Ashmufara has put on blinders. He isn't going to share information about the reopening until Onpassive reaches the stage where it is impenetrable.
Can you define impenetrable, Marty? I look forward to you doing that on your next webinar.
So don't be a hater in Onpassive like those who are spreading false information about Onpassive and Mr. Mufara, who are not founders' affiliates or customers.
God, you really got triggered yesterday, didn't you?
Yet some of you founders, affiliates, and customers are doing that. The worst thing you can do is be a naysayer and a doubter in a company that has been built for all of us who are founders and affiliates.
Yeah, listen, we built this for you. We built nothing for you. And you paid $97 US for nothing. All right, we know that's 3 months pay for a lot of you, but do you know what? We don't give a fuck. We would give 3 months of our salary to you. Hey, Marty, why don't you do that? Try it out. You know, since it doesn't matter, right? Start giving 3 months of your payment to the people that are waiting in PNG. You know, because it's not a lot of money. 3 months salary is not a lot. 3 months of your pension, Marty, not a lot. I mean, that's what you tell them. Not a lot.
We will benefit enormously because of the sacrifice and love of Mr. Ash Mufare and his family and technology team. Give them our prayers and blessings, not our doubts. Mr. Mufare has that never give up attitude and loyalty to all of us. He ensures us that no founder and affiliate gets left behind trying to figure out a foreign language.
Now, instead, I'll just sit around waiting. Just waiting. It's all in your mind, bro. Impenetrable? Sherry? Wait, Ash put on blinders? What? Yep. Now he can't see. Put on blinders. Now, maybe he has an eye tag now instead of an ear tag. Yeah, apparently that's a good thing that he's put on blinders. See, what he means is that he's stopped us from knowing what's going on. Which, again, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not tell people what's going on in the company that they put money in, but, you know, as investors, but what do I know?
Over 225 different languages shows that he is committed to every founder and affiliate who live in over 212 countries.
Except it's not Ash Mufara doing anything with any of these languages, nor is it Onpassive. You seem to think that when you go to onpassive.com and then you use like your browser's translation function, that it's Onpassive translating, and it's not. Marty, you're out here begging for people to translate for you. So it's not Ash providing anything in different languages. It's the O founders providing that. That's what I mean. These people work for him for free. For nothing. I mean, they paid $97 to work for him for free and then get told not to complain about it.
We are entering the era where Onpassive will have millions of new affiliates and customers pouring into Onpassive.
Millions, guys, millions. They're going to open their doors. Everyone's going to join. That's how it works. All right, it's like when iPhone comes out with a new iPhone. Everyone throws their Androids out the window. Even if they're driving down the road on a highway, they're like, fuck this phone, the new iPhone's out. Must go to store, buy a new iPhone. All right? Nobody buys an Android ever again. And everyone just flocks and they all go to Apple and everyone in the world buys the new iPhone. That's how it works. You release product, everyone in the world buys it.
Ash Mufare is building Onpassive to handle unlimited amounts of new users and never crash because of the luminous volume of people searching for a better life for their families. That is what we have in Onpassive, and whatever time it takes to getting Onpassive operating flawlessly, all of us are...
There's 212 countries, so some new countries have come about in the world without anyone noticing. Check.
Going to be shocked about what is going to be revealed by Mr. Mufara. Thank you.
Remember in that stream the other day when we were coming up with countries? Maybe they started including them.
Mr. Ash Mufar and your family and your technology team for your dedication and tirelessly working.
Yeah, see, that's what happens, Angel. You see, the iPhone comes out, everyone goes and buys an iPhone, they throw out all their Androids. The whole world stops and everyone runs to Apple. But then Samsung comes out with a new phone. And then the whole world goes, oh, well, fuck the new iPhone. They throw that one out the window, and then they run to Samsung. You see, this is why Ash wants to stop any competition in the market. He wants to ensure that his company is the only company that the whole world buys anything from, including their food. So you just keep that in mind.
24 hours per day. That means that the sun never sets in Onpassive. We love you.
Oh no. We love you. I didn't like that at all. It's like, gaslight me for a whole video. And then at the end, love bomb me right quick before you give me a song.
Feel the wave, a rising spark, lighting up the sky so dark. In the dawn, a brand new start. Onpassive is the beating heart.
It's fleeting like a fart.
Every moment brings a change.
Ash Mufara doesn't know your names.
Revolution starts to range. In the glow we're rearranged.
In the glow we're rearranged? That sounds threatening. Like, I'm gonna rearrange your face, you know, like I don't like that.
Future tech within our range.
Then we use range again? You can come up with something that rhymes with range?
Ride the wave into the light, shining day and glowing night, as we soar to brand new heights. Onpassive is our guiding light.
Passive's light will guide you off the hill.
From the shadows up we climb.
From the shadows that we climb? Okay.
Breaking chains of wasted time. Digital dawn in perfect prime. It's more than just a chime. We connect as one bright flame, changing tides, not just a name. Feel the pulse from where we came. Onpassive sets our reign.
Onpassive sets our reign? I have to say, Marty, this is the worst one.
Ride the wave into the light.
Jesus.
Shining day.
Don't go towards the light. No, don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light.
As we soar to brand new heights. Onpassive is our guiding light.
Lord. Lord. They just get worse. They just get worse as we go along. Just getting worse, I swear. Alrighty. One more.
Step into the future of business innovation with Onpassive AI Digital Solutions. This revolutionary platform leverages cutting-edge artificial intelligence to provide businesses with the tools they need to thrive in the modern digital landscape. Whether you're a small business owner or a
What happened to the lyrics in this one? No, this one's just an ad.
large enterprise, Onpassive's comprehensive suite of solutions is designed to automate workflows, enhance.
How do you post up an ad like this when you know that like you know that they don't have anything right now in the back office? But yet you post these videos that are like, they have the best product in the whole world back there right now. It's like they have nothing.
Productivity and drive sustainable growth. Don't miss out. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest innovations and success stories in AI-driven technology.
Lord help us all. They're draining the life out of me too. That's about all the Onpassive that I can take for today. I just wanted to go through those quickly. As I said, I wasn't able to spend much time this week doing extra things so that we couldn't really do a real Friday. But I thought that while I could, I would pop on here and give you guys a stream anyway, since they were live and they had Jeffrey Mortlock on there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Next week, next Friday, we are having our Christmas Friday with the Sayers of Nay. There will be a Friday. It is going to be big and fun, and you are not going to miss it. Out of all of the December streams, it is the one that you are going to want to be at. And I'm probably going to do a poll next week to see what time you guys want it to start. If you want it to be an afternoon or an evening one. And we'll do a vote on what would be best for everybody. And it will be a great time. We're going to be celebrating Christmas together. So come and hang out for sure. Next week, there is not going to be an MLM Monday, unfortunately, where I'll be able to stream. So I'm not going to be live Monday. I will see if I can get a little video out about some stuff going on with anti-MLM, though. So I'll see what I can do. There might still be content, but there will not be a live stream. And next week is getting very, very tight for me. So I can't make any promises other than Friday for next week. We'll just have to kind of see how it goes. I'm hoping I can pop on it sometime next week to maybe go over a Jeffrey video. And I do want to watch Ash's last video appearance sometime before the new year. I just don't know if I'll be able to get to that before Christmas or not, but we're going to try. So we are going to be doing that. We will have all kinds of fun. I can only imagine Marty's stocking stuffers, right? Right? I don't want to know. It's probably just Onpassive hats and boxers and a new chair is probably wrapped in a bow. I hope. He probably needs one. Probably needs one. He never gets out of it. So I hope that all of you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day and have an amazing, fabulous weekend and a happy MLM Monday. And I will hopefully see you very, very soon after that. I love all of your faces. Make sure that you do take a break. Don't get burnt out. I keep reminding you guys, don't just watch Onpassive all day. You cannot become like the O founders. So take a break. This is why I have things like MLM Monday, and I do streams like check out the other day's stream with Chuck. And, I try to provide you with content in between so that you don't completely lose your minds. So do make sure that you do practice self-care, and I will see you all very, very soon. Hopefully it won't be too long. Again, I love all your faces, and like always, we're in it to win it. Bye.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call. Hey.
And I'm your friend. And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or sighing or we know who you are, stop going there.
She wants to be the first to make us look silly. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them over and over. It's not the answer you want, but only Reverend Jim Jones. Okay? Let's go to Guyana. All right? No joke.
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to great leaders talking about their experiences. My name is Ash Mufari, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I love all you faces.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufari.
Stop going there. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ash Mufari, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.